Our story has already begun.
Hello, my children, and welcome in. My name is Alynn Yellowhead. I am the High Priest of the Great Yellow Eyeball, but tonight I am the Dungeon Master. It is episode 36 of a series of unfortunate decisions. Yeah, so there's not a lot of pre anything that I got to do tonight because we kind of were in between adventures. So our illustrious party did just return to town not that long ago. They were able to purchase some things that they had put on layaway, not layaway, but essentially they commissioned. Yeah, and Nessa was with her new wife, and that's what was happening. That was what was happening there. Without too much further ado, let's just go to the people. Hello, people. Hello, people. It's Swiption here. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm good. Bueno. How are you?
Good enough. Good enough, anyway. Well, so where we left off, y'all, in case you forgot, we had just essentially completed a adventure in which Will Vane and his Facebook had taken over one of the local townsfolk, Timmy, and you had both rescued Timmy and brought him back to town. And not only that, but in the process, you were able to also bring his mom back from the dead after she was killed. And that is something that you all completed together. But what you also found out is that you had been gone for 2 weeks. What only felt like a day or two that you were actually gone turned out to be several weeks. And right before you left, there was a big earthquake. And so you have returned to town 2 weeks later, even though it's only felt like a couple of days, and you have basically been summoned back to the council chamber / current war room. And it's been a couple of days since your arrival back, and you are due to meet with them today.
I still can't believe that our group got trusted to do something life-saving or critical for that matter.
So you guys headed there?
I mean, if I have to, kind of distracted, honestly. I make things, I craft things.
I want to speak to Steph.
I'm sorry, who?
Steph. You know, the housekeeper.
Is this a new name for the housekeeper?
That's the original name.
That is her original name, yeah. That is her original name. As soon as he said it, it's like, oh yeah, that is what I named her, right?
All right. So.
No, I don't. I just wanted to say that. Cause...
Okay. Sure, why not? She's been called everything, and I don't even remember what her name is anymore.
I think we renamed her to Penelope.
Penelope,
now.
Sure, why not?
I went back for all the pods, as you know. I found a name when I was in there.
There we go. Perfect.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I guess we go see Erlander.
All right. Cool. So after, kind of pushing your way in, the place is pretty crowded. There are some Locaths, there are merfolk, there are sea elves, and of course humans and half elves and elves and halflings and all the other denizens of Saltmarsh are all there as well. And the majority of them, including Erlander, are crowded around a central table, which looks to be the primary planning location in this room. And as soon as they see some folks recognize the group of you, they push you, lead you towards the central table. When Erlander sees you, you can see a mix of emotions upon his face. His normal scowl of just rather not deal with you, that he always seems to have whenever you're around. But and also deeper creases around his eyes and head. The man's worried. The man is worried. Good, you're finally here. Are you all ready to get down to business?
Who defeat?
As ready as I'm ever gonna be.
Good. He points over to a couple of lizard folk who are on the other side of the table. Garut, tell them what you told us. So the two lizard folk kind of sift through some of the papers that are sitting on this table, and they finally flip over to one that kind of has a really roughly drawn image of what you can only you kind of surmise is the coastline. And with and one of the big telltales is there's a little dot with the salt marsh next to it over on one part of this picture. It's really rough, but it gives you a general idea of the coastline. So, you may remember the earthquake, yes?
Duh.
We now know what it was.
Can I take a wild guess? Was it a giant octopus?
No, it was not.
A really big fart.
No.
Well, I'm out of guesses.
As you know, when your group came to us, we had left our home. We were driven out. You do recall this, yes?
Yes. Vaguely.
The sahaugin that had taken over our previous home have somehow sunk it into the water, leaving only the top above the surface. We do not know what kind of magic was used to do this. But after several scouts, we have determined that they are preparing for a final assault. One we are going to stop before it can happen. Do you understand?
Yes. And what's our role in this?
First, you must understand the layout of our previous home. 3 levels. Natural cave. We only built stairs between areas. But now that the island has sunk, the only way above water to get in is a single location on the northern part of the island. Luckily, there is causeway to get there. if you wish to approach via land. Otherwise, you will need to go there by sheep.
By sheep?
Sheep. The water float. Boats.
Oh, ship.
Sheep.
Ship.
Yes. Sheep.
Ship.
Sheep.
Ship.
Sheep.
Yeah.
You're confusing me too, Nessa. Come on.
I'm sorry. I really did hear sheep the first time, though.
So, this is your role. And he gestures over towards our lander. Basically, this is what we need you to do. And while I don't necessarily agree with this, you do seem to be the only people around here capable of pulling this off, considering everything else that you've somehow pulled off since you've come here. There are 4 main goals that you will have. 1, determine the strength of the sahaugin forces. We need to know how many warriors, lieutenants, and other battle-ready troops are present. 2nd, any important areas within the fortress that we should know about. Where are the warriors barricaded? The officers? Where are the leaders housed? That sort of thing. Discover any defensive measures such as traps or anything dealing with the defense of this place. And lastly, how advanced are the Sahaugin's preparations for their first attack?
Hello.
This is what
Sorry,
we
I'm
need.
late. Did I miss anything?
Oh, God. I trust you're going to bring him up to date.
We'll take care of him. Don't worry about it.
Was that a short joke?
Yes. Yes, it was a short joke. You get used to him.
No, I was here all the time. So you want us to go in and kill them all, correct?
The initial reports say that that's probably not something you're going to be able to do. Upon generalized count, there are, I believe, several hundred Sahaugin in this place.
We're not very good at scouting.
Or counting.
Yeah, you said 4 things. That's like 3 more than what most of us are used to.
Wait.
It's pretty higher than most of us can count.
Seriously.
What happens if we start a fight?
Survive?
Ah,
Well, we are good at that for the most part.
so you expect us to die?
Well,
You haven't so far. And the odds have been against you. So,
honestly, we've gotten lucky. A few of us have actually survived only by divine intervention. Literally. Well, in case I don't return, see the dwarves get everything that belongs to me. Help out.
do you need time to prepare before you set out?
Do we ever prepare? Silly question.
Well,
I thought you gave us those 3 days to prepare.
man, you know
I mean,
what?
I could use any extra days to prepare, but
You don't need any more time with wifey. We got business to handle, lady.
And
I'm
then-
broke, so
Just to make sure that you all are completely understanding what this entails. Bring back what you can give us. And 2 weeks later, based on the intelligence you provide,
oh,
we will assault this stronghold and take care of the Sahaugin once and for all.
2 weeks for you or 2 weeks for us? Because what felt like 3-ish days for us was 2 weeks for you.
And what just felt like 3 days for you felt like 2 weeks to us.
Honestly,
2 real
y'all-
weeks.
Is it? Can I not just fly there invisible and look for you and then fly back? Is that?
I mean, what about the loot, Wilvane? If they're amassing an army, they gotta have some kind of valuables, even if it is just armaments.
Flying would probably not be as easy as you might think.
I could walk there invisible and then walk out.
It's well over 50 miles to reach the stronghold from here by ship.
Oh, Wilvane, if you want to fly there and do some scouting while the rest of us take a boat, by all means, we'll have at least some idea what we're dealing with. Personally, I would like the opportunity to loot the place while I'm there. I kind of need the metal scraps.
Are we going by sheep?
Ship. It's ship. We're going by ship.
I want a button now.
You can go by ship. You can also take the land route.
Sheep.
But going by ship would be faster.
Yeah,
So by ship or by sheep, the choice is ours.
You know, I'm really liking the sheep option. At least there's gonna be some mutton as we travel, right?
I could ride a sheep.
I mean,
You could ride a sheep.
I move that we just take the boat, get there as soon as we can, kind of thing. Don't want to tip off the sahaugin that we're coming, or at least not that much.
We could put sheep on the ship.
We could be the drunk sheep shirt herders.
Goat. Have y'all ever had goat chops? Goat chops are delicious. Y'all got me thinking about food now. Buggers.
What was?
You cut out.
Oh, sorry. What was the question?
How are you going to travel there?
Oh no, I'm literally asking that to him. I want to know again and again what the question is because I'm not paying attention.
Erlander, I think the go ahead.
You can choose either one of 2 ways to get there. You can take the land route and deal with whatever things through the hool marches as you make your way that direction. Or you can go by ship and deal with whatever's in the hool. Your choice.
I say we take the boat. I think we're SOL regardless. So
There's only one entrance and it's at the top. Why don't we just like pour a bunch of oil and gunpowder in it, just light it up, blow up the whole thing?
well, we do have a wizard, so that's not out of the question.
I assume they have more than one entrance, so they can swim.
So as you, yes, there are other openings. There were the original openings on the lower floors that are now completely submerged underwater. One of the lower openings is how the lizard folk used to go in and out from the causeway. However, now that the island has been sunk under the water, there's only the one entrance from that the causeway leads to now, above the water. So basically, underneath that one, under the water, is the other entrance.
You know, it might be better for us if we go by the land route. They got water entrance. They might try and sink our boat in process. And I don't want to die by drowning. That's terrible.
The last boat trip with Nate wasn't so great, so
True, that is when I got my tail and my hairball issue.
Yeah.
You should still see somebody about that. That's still an issue.
He did see somebody about that. He saw me and we cut it off. So
With the tail guillotine.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Wait. Does Wolverine still have the tail guillotine? The tailotine?
It's in the guild house with Steph.
Oh,
Okay.
I got you.
That's right. I remember that.
Dude, we've collected some interesting bits and baubles over the last game.
Trying to think which is better, land or water. If it's water, go ahead. What?
How long does it take to travel by land to get there?
So by boat, taking it straight down the coastline, it's 50 miles. So our keel boat should get you there within a few hours. Let me double check that. I believe. Yeah, so the 50 miles will take it only 20, about 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
And by land?
By land, it's going to take you well over a day.
Oof.
I think we're gonna get ambushed one way or another.
True.
I-
It's just a
and I
matter of
do
who
have it.
ambushes us.
Right, and I do have that fear of drowning, so
So we should take the boat.
if I'm going down, Nessa, I'm taking you with me. Let's take the
Hey, I float better than you do.
boat.
And
That's all
the
that-
boat that they're offering is a keel boat, which is the same boat that you were given when you initially were headed to the lighthouse. When you were headed to the Abbey. So the same kind of boat, which is can be done by rowing and has a retractable sail, lean-to sail
no.
that they can lay down.
No, do you still have the water breathing potions? So,
I do actually. We got 7 of them. You want me just to bring them all with me?
they could probably be useful.
All right, I will pack them all with me then.
Is Erlander still listening to us, or just...
They're sitting there waiting for you to make a decision.
Don't we have like a fedora of water breathing or something too? I feel like we got a hat that helps.
I did get some... I asked for some stuff. Did I ever get it? Oh, I've got a ring of swimming. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
got-
Remember, you did try to get a bunch of stuff, but then the combined price of them were all way more than you could afford, and so
I got
you
one
had
of
to
them.
basically give up on some of it.
Yeah. Okay. Back in swim.
So, do you want a potion of water breathing? See, will they?
7, so 1 each. And then save 2.
You know what? I'm trying to figure out how to do the thing in the tracker, but yeah, I'll make the potions available to you guys in the tracker. I think it is
Party sheet.
party sheet. Okay.
I have one on me already too.
Oh, perfect. I'll make one less available. Does anyone else have a potion of water breathing? I suspect I've given a few out already.
I definitely do not.
I have a cap of water breathing.
All right. NASA doesn't get one. Nate, do you have a potion of water breathing or anything like
Yes.
that? Okay, that you did say that. All right. I put for anyone who wants it and doesn't need one, check the party sheet for potions of water breathing. I have a couple extra on me just in case. But
Erlander,
Yes.
sheep.
she
He was saying ship. Just
Yes. That's what we're going to do, sheep.
she
What are we, Scottish?
I understand now. Okay.
What now?
If that's the case, fine. How many days do you need to put whatever supplies you need in that ship to take with?
We've been this before. Is it your days or our days?
Normal days. I don't know
What's
what
the
you're
normal
talking
day?
about with my days and your days. Days are days.
And yet
Time.
somehow,
Time is relative.
yes.
Listen, when you're a dwarf and in the mines, your day's about 30 hours, so...
How about this, Erlander? You go ahead and tell us when 3 days is up. You chime some bell or send some person, and then we'll know 3 days have passed and we can get on our merry way.
You're the ones going. You tell me how much time you need.
The next time the sun goes up, does that work for everybody? Works for
So
me.
tomorrow.
I'm confused if not. Yep, that works for me.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. Works for me.
All right. So with that, y'all, you got a day. So if you haven't, make sure that you buy any arrows and things that you need to bring with you.
Can I
Any
get-
other extra, mundane equipment or anything like that that you would like to purchase.
Can I get some silk rope?
Some how much? What kind? Silk rope? Yes. Yeah.
How much is that?
I want to say that's 10 gold for 50 feet. I know it's way more expensive. Give me 1 sec here. Right. Yeah, 60 feet. Or no, 50 feet of silk rope. It's 10 gold. Yeah, it is 10 gold. Okay.
Cool. All right. And I also want to talk to Erlander once everyone has left.
To mean the rest of the party?
Yeah, just Erlander. Me and Erlander in private if everyone leaves. I'm not sure.
I mean, there's just a ton of the rest of the people there. You can take them aside.
I'd like to pull on his. What's he wearing?
His normal guard uniform.
Pull on his tabard.
What do you want?
Can we speak in private, Erlander?
He looks around. Fine, just come to my office. And he leads you down the hallway out of the side door, out of the main chamber of the council, and down a small hallway past a few offices, and leads you to the third office that he opens the door to and motions for you to go in.
Erlander?
He settles into his chair. Yes, Wilvain.
Notice how I said Erlander and not Anders? Learning?
Learning? Yes, very, very good.
Gold star.
There's no easy way to say this, Erlander. You once told me if I ever did anything nefarious with those faces, that you would come after me.
I remember saying something vaguely to that effect, yes.
Well, there may have been an incident with a primeval, sort of possessed a boy.
You're not talking about Timmy, are you?
Yes, Timmy.
A damn shame that happened to that kid. But then I've been hearing rumors. I'm pretty sure his
He's
mother
back now.
died. But
Yes,
she's
he
been
was
seen
brought back.
around town. Do you have something to do with that?
I have defeated the primeval, and I've destroyed the book. Wait, I didn't tell you about the book. So there was a book that I made Timmy craft out of the faces. It was a whole thing. Anyway, that's done. As you can see, I no longer have faces. I just wanted to let you know that this transpired.
I'm not 100% sure why you came to me with any of this, to be honest, but I guess I'm glad you did. And for whatever reason, you brought a good woman back to life, so I'm not that mad.
It seems that I've developed a conscience. Quite unfortunate.
How does that feel?
Not good.
Welcome to how the rest of us have to deal with life.
Thank you, Alynn.
Don't thank me. Just find out how many of those fish dudes are out there, and so we can go in there and finish this off.
Will do. Have the day you deserve.
You too. And he stands up and opens the door and shows you the
Wolverine
way
will
up.
awkwardly stand in his office. Oh, okay. Then he'll leave. Okay. But he was just standing there because he doesn't know to leave.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Erlander was standing there clearing his throat a couple of times until the point was made. Yeah. All right. So, and if anybody has anything else that they need to do shopping wise or anything like that, now is the time to do it. Because the evening will be rolling around soon enough.
Mel's gonna spend the rest of his day essentially scavenging the town. Any bits of metal, any bits of wood, anything that seems to be left unattended or isn't lately belonging to anybody else, he wants to pick up and jack the guild out.
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. You think I would know how to do that? Oh.
It's intelligence. If that makes it easier on you.
Oh, there's the dice. Ha. I swear I played this game before. Well, I didn't find shit.
Yeah, so after kind of digging around, pretty much everything that you've come across is either being used or belongs to someone else and is all earmarked for other things. So unfortunately, you weren't really able to find much of anything as far as things to scavenge around.
All right. One other question.
Uh-huh.
What is your? There's a thing that I want to use fabricate for, and I want to know your ruling on it. I would like to create charcoal with it. Would that work, or does it need to be a little bit more crafty than craft material?
I mean, charcoal is literally just burnt wood and with lack of oxygen. So I'm not entirely sure what fabricate allows you to make.
Right.
I can do that for you now.
Well, yes, but when you get down to like making coke or certain kinds of charcoal, it can in fact be considered a controlled process. So I'm just trying to figure out what I can get away with. I'm trying to source material for my brick maker, so just trying to figure it out. That's all.
You're trying to make cocaine?
Have you never been around a forge, Nate?
No.
The purest charcoal is something we would call coke, something we've driven the sulfur out. Burns hotter and for longer. And that's something that we have to actually go out of our way to make. I mean, charcoal's fine, but you want to make steel pure or extra pure, you want coke. But it's fine either way. I'm just trying to figure out what I can get away with. But I'm good where it stands. If I can't find any scraps or bits around town, that's all I got.
Yep. All right. Has everybody else already got what they need as far as purchases and all that kind of stuff like that?
I didn't purchase her, Alan. Okay.
I'm not talking about Hana. Okay.
Siebel's going to take a moment to go to the water side and coach his red herring to go and scout ahead toward the direction that the sunken location's at. And just to tell him to swoop back and find our boat, and I kind of point out the boat we'll end up on.
So you're basically just sending your fish 50 miles to the west. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy peasy. All right. Anybody else?
Yes.
Yes. What?
I need to see Timmy.
Okay. You make your way up to the leatherworking.
Yep. Wolverine's gonna make his way downtown. Walking fast.
Faces past.
And he's home.
They're in the past. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, faces are in the past. Is he at home or is he at the level workers?
It's evening. So he is home.
Bang on his door. Timmy!
Well, Mr. Wilvane, I can't believe it. You came to see me. Come on in. Hey, Mama, Mr. Wilvane's here. You want some tea or something, Mr. Wilvane?
Yeah, tea would be nice, Timmy.
Okay, Mama, can you get him a cup of tea?
Manners, Timmy.
Please.
Thank you.
Well, what you here for, Mr. Wilvane?
I'm here to see you, Timmy. Good stuff.
That's so nice, Mr. Wilvane. What you want to see me for, though?
What have you been doing the past few days, Timmy? I'm just
Oh,
curious.
well, I've been working, and we've got a whole lot of armors that we was making, because I guess there's some kind of new battle coming and stuff. So we've been real busy putting all sorts of leather together and make a bunch of different leather armors and stuff. Been real busy.
I trust you haven't been meddling with any
No, Mr. Wilvane.
faces.
No. Why would I do that? I got what I wanted out of it. Mama's back.
I'm just making sure, Timmy. I don't want you messing around with that kind of magic.
Well, Mr. Wilvane, I tell you what though, if I ever have to deal with something like that again, I've already tricked one of them. I can probably trick another one, but
No,
I just
Timmy,
don't think.
No.
Well, you know what? Also, Mr. Wilvane, I think I'm just going to stick to like normal leather now. I don't think I'm going to mess around with no like faces or nothing. I think that was part of the problem, Mr. Wilvane, because when you use leather off of a cow and they use the back or the belly or the size or the tail or any of them other areas, they never talk to you. But them faces, they all got eyeballs, and I just don't think it's a good idea, Mr. Wilvane.
Wolverine just lets him speak. Does he sound nervous? Does he sound like he's telling the truth? I want to.
Give me a insight.
An insight. Could be a 1.
Yes. He seems like he genuinely is droning on and on about what his day is like.
Very well, Timmy.
All right, Mr. Wilvane. Well, I heard you guys going on another trip, so I just good luck and be careful, okay? I don't want nothing to happen to you.
Before I go, Timmy, I've got a gift.
You didn't have to do that, Mr. Wilvane.
Yeah, I did, Timmy. I did. Wolverine's gonna grab a pouch and he's gonna give him about 1,000 GP worth of gems.
Oh,
in a pouch.
Mr. Wilvane, I don't know nothing about these here pretty rocks, Mr. Wilvane, but I think this might be too much.
About 1,000 gold, Timmy.
That's a lot, Mr. Wilvane. Me and Mama can live on that for years.
Timmy, when you were making the book, I was trying to save my life. In saving you, I saved my soul, Timmy. And this is for you.
Oh, well, my goodness, Mr. Wilvane, I didn't know that was what was going on from your side. I just knew that snake lady was wanting you for something. I just didn't know what.
I'm sorry that I ever did that, Timmy.
Well, it's all right, Mr. Wilvane. I don't have no ill will towards you or nothing. Like I said, it all worked out. And while this conversation is going, his mom does bring a cup of tea for the both of you. Not a cup, a cup each. And it's steaming and smells like normal tea.
And Wolverine will just spend the rest of the evening chatting with Timmy and his mum, making sure they're okay before he leaves.
Okay. Yeah, and based on the conversations, she barely remembers anything that happened as far as her actual demise and what had caused it. From her basic memories, it's that she felt like she was just kind of knocked unconscious and then came back. And Timmy just continues to blather on and on and on in his usual, way in which he just keeps on going without ever stopping.
And Wolverine will listen for once and just spend the evening before heading back to the guild hall.
Nice. All right. Anybody else have anything they want to do tonight before tomorrow morning? All right. Silence says no. So, all right. So the evening goes by without a problem. The next morning, you wake up and make your way down to the docks, where the boat is waiting for you. As well as also the boat, there is also they have also given you a couple of extra hands, a couple of guards that will be coming with, who will essentially be taking care of the boat, because they don't want to take that boat, the keel boat, too close to the island. The plan is you will get close to the island, and depending on whether or not you want to take the small rowboats that are on the side of the keel boat to the island or go across the causeway, either way will be available to you. and they'll be able to take the ship, the keel boat, and pull it away from that area to keep it, out of harm's reach.
What do the guards look like?
Of course.
Nessa, you're married.
One of them
So is she.
is one of them. Lord, one of them is one of the young men that you had met before. Whenever you headed to the lizard folk lair the first time.
Oh, the cute pair.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
the ones with the nice forearms.
Yes.
Sorry. I wasn't expecting that reaction. Go on.
You didn't expect your own reaction? Okay.
No. Seabolds and Wilfred. Oh, that one? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey.
I didn't know I had a battle to fight it out. All right. Go on.
And the other one is an older gentleman. Looks to be in his mid-40s
Okay.
and is missing a tooth.
Oh no.
I don't judge.
Of course not.
So you ready
So
then?
are we picking a crew, or that's our crew?
That is, those
I feel
two
like-
are the ones. They're the ones
Okay.
that are going to take over control of the ship. So once the five of you either get on the boat or decide to take the causeway, they will take the ship out of range, safe location.
Geronimo?
You all ready?
Yep. Let's
As
do
we'll
it.
ever be.
All right.
Yeah. Let's.
So you load up on the ship with all of your stuff.
I want to detect magic first. Ritual. We've
Okay.
already got it on.
It's still on from before. Yeah.
Is it?
Actually, no, it's not because
I
I did a long rest for y'all. So no.
Okay.
Are you gonna be ritually casting that out of curiosity?
Yep.
I'm gonna take the time to do the same.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm in preparation mode. That's why I can't see it. Okay, there you go.
Good.
I lost
right.
all my
Oh.
spells.
Oh no. All right. So with-
Loud. Okay. Wasn't loud.
Yep. There you go. Detect magic on you. And Mel's got detect magic on him. Perfect.
So,
How long does
is there
that
anything
last?
magic?
Is that only an hour?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
No. How long does it last? Duration.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah. Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Oh.
I want to check this guy's forearms. Are they magic?
No, he does not have magical forearms.
They're just
Although they do,
Checking.
although they're not magical forearms, though they do make you feel a tingle.
Do you have a mustache?
I'm sorry?
Does he have a mustache?
The man without the tooth has a mustache.
Oh, okay. I'll give him some wax.
Oh, blimey, this is really good stuff. And he's like he puts almost his whole hand into the jar and takes out far too much and just smushes it in.
All right, now I judge.
And flattens it against his skin, scrapes the rest of it in there.
I'll help him.
You-
Does he have,
Good lordy.
does he have advantage on mustache?
yes, he has advantage on his mustache preparations. That is correct.
Wait, do we have a map of? Do we know?
A map
have a
of
map?
what?
Of going west.
The coast
Apparently.
and
You-
wherever we're heading.
Yeah,
You-
are we?
Sorry?
Yeah, are we like going the coast or is it like through open waters?
No, you're
Like-
you're going to stay near the coastline
Okay.
as you go westward. You're essentially traveling westward from Saltmarsh down, headed towards the exit of the Javin River. And the Javin River kind of empties out, and then a little bit past where the Javin River empties into the ocean is the location of this island.
So we know it pretty well already. Is that...
You have a good idea of where it is, and the gentlemen that are with you know exactly where they're going. Any other questions?
Yeah, so do you want to sing us a song?
I
Little
don't
sea
tell you
shanty?
how to do your job, Wilvain. I don't need you to tell me how to do mine.
I'll sing
But
when I
if you
want to
do
sing.
need a shanty, let's see. We're on a boat. How's that? Was that good?
We're on a boat. That was it. That's all you need.
Do you feel fucking inspired, Wilvain?
It's a sheep.
It's a nice sheep. Oh man.
The sheep of the ship goes down. The sheep on the ship goes down. Hi ho and bad. The sheep on the ship go down.
Perfectness, I think.
You feel
Beautiful.
What is? Yeah, you feel fucking inspired, all of you right now. That's what it is.
We do all have inspiration, so I
Yep,
mean,
that's
you're not
true.
wrong.
I feel like I should lose inspiration for that shit.
So, we can make that happen if you really want to lose inspiration.
No.
No? Okay, all right, well.
Being an ass here.
All right, perfect.
Then you get one back for choosing to lose it.
Perfect. This is what we do. So as you start to go and make your way, the next couple of hours are pretty quiet. The wind is pretty brisk, and you are making really good time to the down the coastline. And
Did the older gentleman say that? We're making really good time.
yeah, we're making really good time. We're making really good time. He's very excited about it. Keeps checking the GPS and
Sheep
the GPS. That's right.
Oh man.
So after a couple of hours, you eventually start to get closer and closer to this island, and eventually you do come across it, and you can see it just kind of looming in the distance, a spire of an island sticking up out of the water with only a cave opening that you can make out on the north side of it. And you can see some raised stones and things leading from the shoreline about 120 feet across the water and leading to a ledge on that island.
As we're coming up to it, kind of ritually cast walk on water. Just if I have an idea, we're coming up on our destination.
I mean, if you want.
Sure, I'll take walk on water. Hour duration.
Okay.
I just don't want to drown, man.
So
I'm not here for
both of them are looking at you all on how do you want to do this. They're you're a few hundred feet away. They don't want to get closer to it. But they are willing to take you to the shore to take the causeway if that's what you want to do.
Dear bold.
Or you can disembark here and take the rowboats up to the ledge where the opening is.
How long is the causeway?
120 feet. It's about 120 feet from the shoreline to the island.
I say we take the rowboats, not risk the big boat.
Last time we used a rowboat, we lost it.
At least we have a road to walk on the way back instead of being stuck out in the middle of nowhere.
Until it sinks.
Well, I just don't want the big boat to sink, and then these two fine gentlemen to go down with it.
I mean, they won't get any closer. It's either we take a rowboat or we go on land and walk it, hoof it. Because I ain't swimming.
I don't know.
Want to scout ahead?
Maybe it'd be scout ahead, sure.
I will. I will do this. Wait, I can't do it.
So what would the land route we would be still taking rowboats to the land and then going the causeway? Is that how that?
No, they can drop us off on land. Right? That's what he said.
So, yeah, if you would have taken the land route instead of being on the ship and taking 2 hours, it would have taken you about a day and a quarter to basically trudge through the Hool marshes. And dealing with whatever things in the swamp are there. And then you would have been able to go across the causeway.
But now he can drop us off at shore and we can go across the causeway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think.
Or again, you can disembark directly from where the where the keelboat is now, and take the rowboats directly to it as well. That's kind of the two main ways that you can approach this.
I say we get off the boat now and just walk a little bit up to it. I think taking a rowboat right up to the front door might be a bad idea.
Sounds good to me.
I actually agree with Mel. I think we should slip off to shore and.
Why do you sound surprised, Theobald?
Listen, we all know I'm the head of the group. And for me to have a good idea is surprising. Okay, I accept this.
I get off the sheep and get on the sheep.
Just nothing meant by that. I just said I'm agreeing with Mel this time.
Theobald, you're not going to hurt my feelings. By all means, say what you mean what you say.
Is Nessa talking? I can see her lips moving, but no words.
Whispering you sweet nothings.
Because
she's.
With that, Mel just kind of pops. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. With that, Mel just kind of jumps off the boat and tucks and rolls as he hits the top of the water and just starts walking to shore like nothing ever happened.
So you're walking to shore?
Screw it, yeah. I'm done with conversation. Let's do this. We're all kind of long-winded anyway. I'll be there by the time they're done talking about it. It's fine.
Okay, so you're headed to shore. What's everybody else doing?
Do we before I leave, I just want to make sure our handsome fellows and Mr. Toothless Mustache Man is just give him a nod of like, if we don't come back, wait longer.
It'll be fine.
We have orders, don't worry.
And yeah, I'm ready to disembark and shoot for the causeway.
okay, so you're headed towards the causeway. Mel is headed towards shore.
Right. Well, isn't the shore the way to the causeway?
No.
Like, I mean,
You can go straight. All the causeway is a raised area of rocks that you can you can basically walk from the shore to the island. So it's a small raised area of rocks that made kind of a natural walkway to the island.
So we'll go to the causeway and watch Mel go the opposite direction.
Okay, that's what I was kind of trying to figure out what everybody was doing here. So the rest of you are going to get on the rowboat and row towards the causeway?
I'd rather go to shore.
Well, you're with me, Nate, and if anything happens, I'll protect you.
But you're walking
right on your shoulders.
But you're walking though. He doesn't have water walk.
I mean, I'll carry him if he wants to join me.
All right, Princess Carrie.
Right on the shoulders. I'm carrying Nate now. Fine.
Okay. Simple action until I could.
It's yeah. Like literally, you all are overcomplicating everything. It's fine. All right.
Well,
So what's that? You're headed towards shore. Everybody else is headed towards the causeway. Got it. All right. So the rest of you are getting in your. Are you using one rowboat or using both rowboats?
There's only 3 of us now, and we could all fit on one.
Yeah, all 3 of you could fit in one. Yes. Okay. Now, where on the? Are you going to the causeway, or are you going to the ledge where the opening is on the side?
Yeah, but you're the road here. What's the best way to approach this?
I would think from the causeway, let us approach the entrance or whatever might be an entrance at the protection of something under our feet.
Yep, that's what we'll do then.
So where? About halfway through, or where?
About halfway on the causeway here.
Okay. So you head. So you guys head about 60 feet in while Mel takes the longer way around. All right.
And me.
Yeah, with you. Yes, of course, sitting on his shoulders. All right. Now what are you doing?
I guess we'll wait for them to catch up.
Okay. So they're waiting for y'all. They're standing on a stone in about ankle deep water.
Wondering what they're doing. Like he's giving him a piggyback.
While Nate rides on top of Mel's shoulders, and you guys walk all the way to the shore.
See about them.
Hey, Wilvain.
What are they doing?
I couldn't begin to tell you. I've come to expect that at this point with our group.
But this? What? Nessa, are you still muted?
No, I'm not. I thought you were being sarcastic before when you were like, oh, Nessa, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what the hell, Wilvain? I'm right here. And then I realized that was muted. So that's fun.
Oh.
It's such a Wilvain thing to say, too. Like, I bet she can't speak right now. Okay. No, I mean, I have no idea what they're doing either. I think Mel just needs a companion, and right now, Nate's it.
So Nate and Mel, you get to the shore, and like I said, you see the rest of the 3 of them standing. They found a place to tie the boat off, and they're standing halfway up the causeway.
So hey Nate, I've been meaning to ask. We could just leave the party there to die and tell the town that we were the only survivors. I'll split the treasure with you.
You don't even have to split it. I'm in.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll set you up nicely for the next couple of years, and let's just face it the other way. And I kind of just look over to the party, smile and wave, and go back to my conversation with Nate. Just trying to look suspicious at this point. Fucking, but seriously though, can you believe these fuckers taking the boat? That's like the riskiest option, don't you think?
I just don't like boats. Get seasick.
And I don't want to drown. Like, of all the things, taking more boats than necessary. Can you believe these people? I guess we should probably catch up to him now. We probably kept him waiting long enough, right?
We aren't just leaving.
I am tempted though. I really am. But the unfortunate part is I'm too greedy to leave. Every time we go on these excursions, I get paid, and I'm too greedy not to, Nate. I just wanted to know exactly where you stood in this.
The voice in my head probably won't let me leave anyway, so I mean...
Right.
Sucks to be me.
It sucks to be the both of us at this point. You got voices and I have greed, so... to each their own, I suppose. And with that, I turn and start leisurely walking towards the rest of the group with no sense of gumption at all.
All right, you eventually get there.
Yes, Shy, leisurely. We're on dwarf time right now, man. The days are like 35 hours. It's fine. So... how long was that walk, by the way? Just out of
It's
sheer
60
curiosity.
feet. It took like...
Oh.
8 seconds.
Yeah.
Why did you guys take the boat 60 feet?
2-hour monologue. Or no, I guess it would be a monologue. Just 2-hour
They
discussion.
probably heard us too, bastard.
Like I said, it's only 120 feet all the way across the causeway. So yeah, it took all of like a round for you to get there. So
Well, there goes my secondary plan. That's fine. It's fine. I guess we can stop slacking off and go deal with the matter at hand, I suppose.
all right. So now that you're all together, and you start looking southward to the actual island itself, you notice that this opening in the side of the mountain has these two extremely large doors sitting in front of it. The doors themselves they're completely made of stone, well carved out, and they are currently closed. Each door is 5 foot wide and looks to be about 10 foot tall. But you're still about 60 feet away from the ledge that leads to this door.
Yeah, but we know how long 60 feet take, Alan, so...
Just let you know.
No, I'm kidding.
Well, 6 inches is 6 inches. I thought I was an innuendo for something. I'm sorry.
No, it's just
So,
that you talked for 60 feet, so I said 60 feet. We know what it's like now because you talked the whole thing.
Oh, fine. I'm sorry. Moving right
Dibs
along.
on knocking. That would hurt my hand.
Well, then I'll do the knocking.
Are you guys coming? Are you guys walking to the ledge then?
Yes. Gonna go to the
All right, what's your
go to the
marching
door,
order?
I'm in the back.
Squarely in front, with at least 10-foot lead on everybody else. At least that's the attempt.
I'm invisible.
You're gonna cast invisibility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm invisible.
Where are you gonna
They
put
put-
yourself?
They're gonna knock on a door. Say
I
60
I'm,
feet
tec-
away.
I'm technically not gonna knock, but that's just what I tell everybody.
Okay. And what about?
Second to last.
And what about you, Seabold?
I got my hood up, and I'll be Ismail probably up front. Is that what he's doing?
He wanted to be 10 feet in front of everybody else.
Well, I'll be closer than 10 feet to him.
Okay. You're gonna try to keep 10 feet away. I got you.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Cool. And with that, let's go ahead and do this. This thing. All right, let me. Hold on, yo. This thing is weirdly shaped.
That's what she said.
I was gonna say the same thing, but then I decided not to. I knew somebody was going to. All right. Perfect. There we go. All right. So yes, you find yourself on a stone ledge. The ledge itself is looks like it's been kind of worked a little bit. A lot of the roughest spots have seemed to been dulled down and flattened almost across the way. But not just flattened, but it's actually got a slight angle to it. So any water that splashes up onto the surface runs away from the stronghold and back down into the water behind it. Like I said, directly in front of you, to the south, are these two thick-looking doors. Why isn't that locked? That's weird.
Whoopsie.
Stop with that. Anyway.
So we can either just open these doors, or we can do this a little bit more in an interesting way, but it's gonna take me a couple more minutes to do so. Thoughts? I have a magical option. All right, magical option it is.
So it doesn't just
I'm
open?
gonna.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It, like I said, I don't know why it wasn't locked.
Is there anywhere to walk around? Is it all water?
It's all water. Essentially,
So-
the stones of the causeway are directly to the north of you, leading back to shore.
I walk up to the side of one of the doors, and just to the one side of it where it would be essentially hinged, I will ritual cast Stone Shape and create a 5-foot door in the rock just to my right. Just next to the door, essentially making a door next to the door. Just doorway.
A door to the right. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not even bothering with the door. I don't want this darn thing to trap or sound or anything weird like that, but gotta ritual cast it, so.
You're gonna spend 10 minutes chanting outside the door?
Yes. Unless somebody stops me and comes up with some other better idea.
Yeah, I'll be investigating the door while he's doing that.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an
I'll be looking for
investigation
any-
check.
Sure.
Wait, safety dance.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm gonna go low, he's gonna go higher. And we're gonna investigate for traps and stuff as well.
Okay. So what are you doing first?
What, you mean traps or?
Yeah, I'm asking what are you doing first?
I'm helping Seabold. So.
Well, yeah, I know. That's what I was really talking to.
Seabold, what do you do?
So, I guess I'm just looking for traps first. So,
1 second.
Wait, I can't help him. I'm invisible.
Yeah.
Can I? I mean, I'm physically looking, but I don't know if I can do the help action while I'm invisible. Maybe if he goes to put his hand somewhere that he shouldn't, I will slap him out of the way.
I mean, he can still hear you. You can still see.
yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Hear no evil, see no evil.
yeah. So what are you doing first again?
I think I was just gonna look, just overlook this whole doorway for any kind of traps or any weird mechanisms.
Go ahead and give me. Are you just looking at it, or are you like touching stuff and
Well, definitely would like to just look first.
give me a perception check?
Okay, we'll do perception. We will perceive things.
Right. That is a 17. So you can't see anything on these two large stone doors that would indicate any kind of wires or trip or anything like that that you can see. The surface of the doors themselves are featureless. They don't have any handles, but there is a rectangular aperture about 6 inches wide by 4 inches high cut into the center left-hand door, about 6 foot above ground level. And there looks to be some sort of metal plate that you can see on the inside of it.
Okay. Since Mel's right here, I'm just gonna tell him that's what I saw up there. And
I mean,
I'm gonna poke it invisible.
It's
Would
a
you be able to
very
reach?
sturdy door.
would you
No,
be
I'm
able
gonna
to
poke
reach
the
that?
hole. Yeah,
Oh,
of course
okay.
I can jump like.
uppies?
A piece?
Well, I can't.
Uppies.
No, he can jump.
Uppies.
Oh yeah, you got the jump
So
boots.
how are you poking? Are you just like sticking your hand in and poking the metal?
I don't have a quarterstaff anymore, do I? Damn it! I should have purchased one. I'll dagger it.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for attack?
No, you're not. You don't need to roll for that. You hear the noise of metal on metal as your dagger hits the metal on the backside, and tink.
Alright, I'm gonna search for the key or some kind
Wait a minute. It's not a perfect size for Mel's hammer, is it?
No.
Okay. I'm like,
Yeah, that
this
would've-
puzzle
that
was
would've
made to lockpick this damn thing.
Right.
You could have my quarterstaff. I don't need it. I have my
Oh, this-
wand thingy, majigger, whatever it was called.
Well, thank you.
Rod.
Got his magical water rod.
I'm gonna put it in my inventory as Nate's staff.
Will go
So-
nicely next to my tail.
You form this door out of the stone next to the doors.
I couldn't reach that handle anyway, and he just kind of cracks the door open and like leans in just enough to peer
It's
in
pure
through
rock.
the crack of the door. Still rock behind it. Fine. Have we tried the doors? Is the door actually locked, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
But can I have a look around for an object that fits this hole?
Sure. You can look around.
All right, I'm looking around.
There's nothing but stone all around you.
As he's looking around, I'll start ritual casting again, melt the stone.
I've just got my toes in the sand. I'm just chilling.
It's
try
it's
him.
stone. There's no sand.
I'm gonna try mage hand hit.
I'm
on the
ruining
button
all of
thing.
your alls. Ruining everything that you want to
My
do.
feet on the stone and the water. The point is,
Okay,
I'm by the water.
gotcha.
I'm gonna try a mage hand on it.
On what?
On the aperture box thing.
What are you
metal
gonna?
plate.
What are you trying to do?
Slap it.
So you're gonna what? Like have it slide in like this, early style, like you're poking somebody's eyes out?
Yeah, is that what the space is?
Yeah, it's literally
about-
like one of those things that you would see someone slide open to look out the door.
Oh, like like a mail slot kind of thing.
Yes, yeah, it's like a mail slot kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
It's just that the metal piece is on the inside of the door, and since the doors are made of stone, from what your side is, there's just this indentation with a metal backing.
Okay. So, I guess it would probably do nothing, but I did it.
Okay.
And,
So again, tink, tink. You hear
All
from
right,
the other
I'm-
side.
I'm just backing out of here.
Uh,
I'm gonna cast.
Mel
tongues.
stops. Uh,
What? Everybody can't talk at once, so one at a time.
Danabo.
I'm doing this.
Tongues. So what you hear coming from the other side, which is clearly in Sahaugin, is who are you? What do you want? What are you still standing there, Mel?
No, Mel stood back and stopped casting what he was doing, and cast tongues as well.
Hello, I am. One moment, I forgot how to do this. Wilvain Staveley.
We do not know you.
I'm here to trade.
Wait, does tongues allow you to speak too?
I believe so. It's the one, the comprehend languages doesn't. Let me see. No, I can understand. He just doesn't understand me. Does he understand common?
When
Oh, no,
any
and-
creature knows
and
at least
target-
one language, they can
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
what you say.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we can understand you. Okay, cool. That's all I needed to know.
So yeah, I'm here to trade.
We do not trade. Go away.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I just said.
Exactly, and we do not know you. Go away.
No, we're stone traders. Let us in. We have stone for you.
We not need stone.
What do you need?
Nothing. You are not wanted here. Go away.
Can I just
My
have a look
parents
around?
told me that too. Oh wait, I can't understand them.
What was that line Steve said? We're here to inspect the tapestries.
You hear shh as the metal plate slides open. And staring out of you. And then it closes back up.
I'm very short. You can't see me.
Well,
Yeah, but everyone else is standing right in the eye view of the thing, so real easy for him to see everybody.
well, we could try the old dwarven lock-picking method. Thoughts?
Yeah, busting on in there when they know we're coming. That's a solid way to get our
Well-
asses whooped.
I
We're gonna
mean,
get our asses whooped regardless. So Mel steps over to the door and just starts swinging his hammer against the
Okay.
lock.
So
I have stone for you.
you're gonna try to hit it. Go
What?
ahead and swing. Give me an attack roll.
attack roll?
I said you're
Yeah,
able to hit the
sorry.
door.
Let me in. I have
Go ahead and
roll for you.
roll for damage. But you don't seem to hit it hard enough to do any damage to the stone.
It's a loud bang.
Mm-hmm.
I go back to ritually casting Meld with Stone.
So what is the purpose of melding with stone? You know that just lets you meld into it, right?
Yeah, I can meld into it, then walk out of it,
Yeah.
essentially. So, but the whole idea is that I won't walk into the door, then walk out of it in the other direction.
Gotcha. I see.
That's the idea.
That makes sense.
Well,
I see what you're doing. Okay.
It'll take me 10 minutes, so if anyone wants to stop me or if something happens,
I don't have any better ideas because I don't want to go for a swim.
Can I dimension door while invisible?
You should be able to. Does
I mean,
that use? Does Dimension Door use?
No, it doesn't use concentration.
Yeah.
I'm just-
Then yeah, you absolutely can. That's not something that is.
Okay.
Actually, what does it say? Does it say an attack or any spell? I thought it was any attack spells, but I could be wrong.
I will read it again. I believe it was anything that counts as an attack, but it might be a spell.
so I do have a specific thing for Meld with
It's all
Stone.
cast a spell on this version, so
What does it say?
all casts a spell.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
I'm already visible now.
Ah,
Well,
all right. So you're just gonna be waiting your 10 minutes.
So when I walk, so
Where? Okay. So the
allowed-
question is where
we're
are you
allowed-
melding in and where are you melding out? That's what I'm gonna ask.
Essentially, it's an 8-hour cast, or it's an 8-hour effect. So, my whole thing is I want to step into the door, and then essentially reach my hand around and like, just like a couple of feet above me, just kind of reach around, see if there's like a latch or a lever or a key. Just you see this arm kind of reach out and fucking just start tapping around on the other side.
you're giving the door a reach around?
That's what it kind of sounds like a little bit. All right, so large enough to fully contain your body, melding yourself and all your equipment you carry. Yeah. Yep. You can't see what occurs outside of it, and which will fail. And that doesn't do any. Okay. Cool. I was just reading exactly what it did. All right. Easy enough. Yeah. We'll let you meld into that door and reach your hand out and try to grab the other side. So you meld into the door, and as you meld into the door, you can actually kind of sense the shape of the door itself. Being a dwarf and being in the stone itself, you can kind of get a good feel for it. And you know that this thing has a wooden beam that's barring these two doors together. So if you want, you can pop that off.
Yeah, he'll just reach both hands around and kind of just boop.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and have you all roll like initiative right now.
Shocking.
Damn it.
Worth it.
Y'all burnt a lot of spells just to get here. Okay,
10 would do it again.
so as you reach up and you pop the stone, the door swings
Shit.
open.
Jesus Christ.
much to the surprise of all the sahaugin on the other side. And that immediately brings us here. There we go.
That's a lot of people.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Wilvain's here.
Yep, sure is. Where the heck?
Oh, hey, look, a net trap, a gate trap. Oh, a metal gate. Never mind.
Okay.
So what are they doing? Do they look hostile?
Oh yeah, they're attacking.
Very bad. All right.
This one immediately moves forward and will throw his spear at the first person he will see, which will be Nate. And will crit.
Damn.
Well, I'm dead.
Great playing with you, y'all.
For 11 points of damage.
Oh, that's not terrible.
And
You can go ahead and close the door, Mel.
I'm out of here.
all right, this one.
I'll disappear behind him.
What are you doing?
Misty escaping.
You're gonna Misty escape back here?
I think
Behind
so.
everybody? All right.
Yeah. YOLO.
All right.
Oh, this is a great plan right there. Great
You're
plan.
invisible
High
right
five.
now, correct?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, you're invisible. This guy, one of the things that you see in this room, right, now that you've kind of poofed over in here, this room is really, really bare. There's a short corridor that you're currently standing in that's ending at a bronze gate. There is a single stone bench that runs along the eastern wall, but on the western wall, there is a large gong. And this guy heads to it.
Uh-oh.
All right. And middle gate. Why is this one? That is not an actual creature that can attack, so we don't care about it for that. Okay. Nessa.
I hate everyone so much.
Love
You
you
didn't
too,
do anything
Nessa.
this time.
Okay, that would be an action. So, we'll start with giving everyone some inspiration. Well, Nate's probably too far. It's within 60 feet, right?
And you have to be able to see me, and I'm invisible.
Yeah, he's invisible right
Is
now.
Wolverine invisible too?
He is.
Oh, no.
What is-
Oh no, he's not. Never mind. He is not. He is not.
All right. So I'll give out some inspiration.
And
Yep, yep,
technically,
yep.
I'm still in the door, so.
Yeah, you're in the door right now. Yes.
So can I see? I could see him though.
No, you can't. He's in the door. He's literally
you
part of the
fuckers.
door.
What is wrong with you?
On the long list or the short list?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do Blade Ward. Let me find it
Okay.
because they're all throwing sharp shit. So, what's that?
Oh, I love this dude so much.
I did that right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay, good. And then, I'll go ahead and do inspiration to the two fools who aren't fools.
Okay. As your bonus action to do
yeah.
the thing. Okay.
Yep.
And yourself?
And myself. Do. Da-da. Do. Da.
Wait a minute. Can I,
What?
real quick. They have. I don't. Hold on. Mantle of Inspiration. Does it say that you have to see them, or they have to be able to see you?
So choose a number of creatures that you can see and that can see you.
Okay, so it's both ways. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And then myself.
I was gonna try to see if maybe we could swing it, but nope. All right.
Yeah. And then myself. Boop.
There we go.
And that was my bonus action. So
Yes.
action was Blade War, bonus action was that.
Yep.
And I'm going to move. My whole screen is black, so I can't even see the outdoors in which I'm at.
Oh wow. Okay, hold on. I know why.
Is it nighttime?
It's not nighttime. It is daytime, but they didn't put a light in here. So give me 1 second here.
Thank you.
Yeah. There's light outside. I just didn't put one there.
No. Okay, and I'm gonna move right at Cliffy Cliff.
Yep, right to the edge there. No problem.
And then I'm gonna cry. And that's my bonus action.
And that's the double bonus action? Yeah, crying is a free action. So
Okay, good. Wait, quick question.
Yes.
If I removing any sort of like clothes or weapon or whatever, that's a bonus action, or is that a free action?
It's an item interaction. Which you get one per turn. And then so an item interaction doesn't count as an action.
Okay.
It's just something that you can do. So like you can open door as part of like your movement as your item interaction, or you can pull a weapon out as part of, your attack action as an item. But if you want to do 2 item actions, one's going to use your item.
Okay.
That's kind of
so understood.
One is free.
So what am I?
First one's always free.
I think I'm wearing leather armor, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I kind of move the leather armor down a little bit, show some booby?
These guys do not care about boobies.
People?
I don't care. I don't care if they don't care. I'm just saying I want to show them the booby.
Okay. But no, it's you can't quite do that as easily with leather armor. Unless it's a
like
special kind of, yeah, no, it's not cute leather armor.
Oh, well,
not a
should have
bikini
been.
leather.
Yeah, it should have been, because clearly if you wear hardly nothing as a woman, it counts as armor.
It's true. That's true.
Okay, that's it. That's all I'm doing.
Cool. This guy
has an enormous right knee.
10,
Yes, he does.
15, 20, 25. This one's gonna come in and will okay, yeah. So first thing he's gonna do is try to bite you. See you bold. And will miss with a 13. And then follow up with his spear. And that one will also miss.
Smelly thumbs.
This guy has smelly thumbs. Whatever. 5, 10,
I don't want to know why.
There we go. 20,
fish. Calm down.
25 feet. This one's going to try to bite you. And will miss. And then follow up with his spear. And we'll roll a 1. Oh, man. 20, 25, 30. So he's also going to move in, bite. Which will hit with an 18. Are you going to... Or do you have that yet? Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Anyway, the bite, 4 points of damage. And then following up with the spear. And we'll miss. All right, Seabold, you're up.
Okay. That's a lot of dudes right there. I guess I'm gonna short sword one of these guys right in front of me. I don't have a lot of options here, so I guess the one directly in front of me here. Well, no, the one right by Mel, because
nope.
maybe I can
Mel's not there. Mel is in the door.
Mel is part of the door.
Yes.
Okay.
So he does not count as an ally at this point in time.
Okay. This is the wrong dice. Throw it in the corner or something, right? I need this thing.
I love being a problem.
Dang it.
We know.
Yeah.
Short sword. Get the right thing. Here we go. I got it.
You got it?
Struggling here a minute.
16 will hit.
Okay. Okay. We'll do some damage.
There you go. 7 points of damage, moderately wounding it.
I mean, I don't know if I should try and disengage and move, but I feel like they're just gonna move to where I am anyway, so I think I'll just stay here.
Okay. And that's your turn. Got it.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And this one stands there and will... Yep. Picks up its warhammer and just lets out a bellowing scream. All right, Mel. The door is open. You can step out of it if you want. You're here because the door opens inward.
Perfect, thank you. Mel stumbles out with the swing of things and kind of just lands right there.
No, you're where I put you is where you would come out.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna move to right there, though.
Okay, so you're gonna move to this corner.
Yeah, we'll move to that corner. And
all right.
I'm assuming that I see the dude next to the gong, right?
Yes. You see everybody in that room.
Well, screw it. I cast silence.
Okay.
For the duration, no sound can be created within or passed through a 20-foot radius sphere.
Yep.
Centered on a point with you. Okay, perfect. And that takes up an action, and that's my turn.
That is your turn. Okay. It goes, so all the din of battle suddenly just stops around you. You're pretty much kind of cut off from anything in that room. Yeah. So it just got real quiet, real quick. Okay.
Gold chin curtain.
This guy moves in and will take a swing. First attack. Warhammer at you, Mel. And will miss with a 21. And then a second swing with his Warhammer. 11, which also misses. All right, Nate. You are no longer invisible.
Okay. Let's see. Now Mel's in here. That. So behind me is like a bronze door or something.
It's a gate. And you can, I don't know why it put it like this. You can see through it. It's just that those are each individual like bars.
And there's no chance of me squeezing through there or anything?
No.
That's what I figured. Or else it wouldn't be a very good gate. So I will, let's see, move into that corner.
Okay. Oh, I got you all the way back. Except you hit the wall, but that's fine. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, 25 feet.
And then I'll just boop for now.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's boop that guy first.
Yeah, that's going to hit with a 22.
Those weird eyebrows.
Yeah, the guy with the weird eyebrows. 10 points of damage. Big hits.
Wait. I'm casting with my rod.
Yep. That's a crit.
And now you will die.
Get wrecked,
For 11 more points of damage, critically wounding it. That one looks like it's about to go down.
And then, yeah, I'll just cower in this corner.
All right, and you definitely
I
got
made a
that
mistake.
one's attention. That's for sure. This one, with this dwarf right next to, is going to try to bite him, and will miss, and then follow up with the spear, which will also miss. All right, Wilvane.
Savely. Wilvane is distracted. That's why it took so long for his turn, because Nessa flashed him. I'm gonna do one of these. So Wilvane lifts up his robe, bends over, and gust of wind.
All right.
And I've been reading this wrong the whole time.
Oh, have you?
It's only when they start their turn in it do they roll the save. But
Okay.
it is difficult terrain for the duration.
Got it.
60-foot line, so it'll go all the way down to the gate.
So they can run through it and not be affected by it, but if they start their turn there, they can get the chance of being pushed.
Yes, but it's still rough terrain as well. So
Yeah.
it's double move.
Gotcha.
But it goes from me all the way down to the gate. And that's Wilvane.
So from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah, that goes all the way down. Okay, cool. And that dude is the next dude on, so he needs to do what, a strength save?
That.
Which he fails
And 15 feet back.
and is pushed all the way back into the gate. And he loses the 1 hit point that he had left. Because I just think that's a fun thing for that to happen right there. That's why. And you hear Nate, you hear a boom noise as you see that thing go flying. Nobody else does though. Nobody else hears anything. But yeah, that kills him. All right, champion boy, the one.
Do you want me to keep rolling these, or do you?
Yes,
wanna
please. It's all yours. So, he makes his save, so he does not get pushed, and he will. This guy. Okay, yeah, I remember this guy. So he's going to try to stab you because you got inside and he doesn't like it. The first attack misses. The second attack is a crit.
Wow. Lucky hit.
For 11 points, but you do make your save. And then a third attack
What? Bastard.
will miss. So, Mel, you see this guy grab the stick and then just slam it into the gong with no noise. at all. And it looks at the hammer like he's confused on what just happened. All right,
Sucker.
Nessa.
Oh. Yeah, I can do that. It's not flashing, don't worry.
No, I got you.
Okay. So 20-foot cube within range. Roll the mischievous. Okay, so it's mischievous surge.
Okay.
So there's mischief, and we are gonna put that. Oh, freaking drawing, son of a bitch. 20 foot. So basically, cutting off the entryway in front of Seabold. So like those 3 guys plus the corner to the right. Right? Does that make sense? Draw. Yeah. Oh, that's 20? Sweet. So
Like right there?
Down 1.
Down 1.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then it's when they start their turn.
I believe it takes place at the beginning of your turn. You roll on that random table to see what it does.
Okay. So let's roll the die. And it's just a 4-sided die, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So just roll.
Remember the
4.
table.
Oh no, the table.
Yep.
The table. Boop.
All right, number 4, drops of molasses hover in the cube, making it difficult terrain until the start of your next turn. So suddenly, there a bunch of black globs of molasses form and float in the air, covering part of the rocks and making it look quite sticky in there. Okay.
Gross. It's the way I like it.
I like it. I love it.
And I will actually come. I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. Just stay right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The dude you put a hurting on is not happy with you, Seabold, and will attack once and will miss. And then we'll follow up with his spear, which will.
No, he won't.
Oh,
He'll get pushed
Yeah.
back 15 feet.
yeah, he
first.
does. 5, 10, 15. Thank you for keeping me honest. All right, so he's in there. Okay, so he is currently getting pushed. Plus, there's molasses. So that is 15 feet.
Okay.
That's 30 feet. And that's 45 feet. And that's all he can do is just to get back to where he was.
Love it.
Awesome. All right, Mr. Smelly Thumbs, the bottom one. 10, he fails. And he gets shoved into this other guy. And both of them will take... All right, they're each going to take 3 points of damage. And which one are you? You're the champion. And then he takes 3 points of damage. Got it. And oh wait, that was all he was gonna be. I already moved him, so I screwed up. That's fine. All right, go ahead and do your blow.
Whoa.
Great. He makes his save. And is gonna step forward and give a swing at you. Since you just made a bunch of molasses appear around him, he did not like it. He's diabetic.
Oh my god.
And and decided that you were trying to kill him. So he's gonna bite you and make contact and bite you for 2 points. and then follow up with his spear. And oh god, we'll crit.
Spears be that close without disadvantage?
Huh? Yeah.
Interesting.
He's not throwing it.
Oh, like he's just doing a pokey pokey.
Yeah, he's stabbing you with it.
Okay.
There you go, 11 points, but some of that was absorbed, so I think you only ended up taking 3, but either way, good to go. All right, Seabold, you're up.
Okay. There's what I should do and what I'm gonna do.
All right. Go right ahead.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a silent image of a sahaugin, but hear me out. I'm gonna make it anthropomorphic with boobs on the front.
Are you serious? Because this won't do anything.
Oh,
Sahaugin don't have boobs.
I know, that's why it's funny.
I mean,
I'm here for it.
yes,
That's why I said anthropomorphic.
but it's not going to do anything.
No, that's what I want to do.
I know.
Makes that
What I should
again.
do is help my friends.
You
Instead
are
of
helping your
playing
games.
games.
Just laugh.
I know. So what I'm gonna do is use my short sword on this one next to us here.
All right.
If I can get to my abilities,
Is that stealth because I'm next to him or no?
I'll get a thing.
Oh, I was just asking. I didn't mean to tell you. I'm sorry.
Nope, it's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, but
It would
sneak
be,
attack will definitely be a thing if he's attacking that one that's right next to the bow.
I can get to my
Okay.
actions here. There we go. Short sword on that guy.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. So
Yep.
then I can do this on me.
Mm-hmm.
Then we do this damage.
Make sure to coat your sword in molasses before you stab
That's
him.
right. 17 points. Really heavy. Really heavily wounded him.
Yeah, and yeah, that's it for me.
Also, I just realized when you rolled your initiative, did you roll advantage on your initiative there, Theobald?
I have a thing now that gives me advantage on it.
Yeah, your new weapon, your new pew-pewer.
I did not, but I thought that would figure that out, so I had to just know to do that.
I think I added that in your thing, but I'll worry about that later. I think
We can look at it later. Yeah.
Yeah. No worries. And whose turn is it? This guy who is going to get blown. 5, 10,
So
15.
lucky.
Nice.
He gets blown back. And yeah, that's 5, 20, 35. No, 20. Yeah, 35. 50. And that's as far as he can move. Okay. Because he knows where that's coming from. Mel, you're up.
I'm in a similar kind of boat as Theobald here. There's what I should do and what I want to do.
Come on,
no,
Sahaugin titties.
I am wildly irresponsible, so let's run with that.
Okay. Hold 1.
Yep. I recognize what this entailed. Wildly irresponsible. Fine.
All right, no worries. So, what we're gonna do here is he will try to spear you,
You can
and
certainly
that'll be
try.
a 1. So that's definitely gonna be an automatic miss. Number 2, the champion is going to attempt to spear you. Oh, that rolled just a little bit more than it needed to. That guy is. Now the Coral Smasher with his hammer.
I am glad that I could be a problem. I really, truly am.
Which will also miss. All right. Oh, yeah, actually, you're moving away from this guy as well.
Uh-huh.
He sure is. So this guy is also going to try to do a... Well, he's going to try to bite you because... Why not? 18 is also going to miss. All right.
As I come up onto this guy, I just kind of just wave at him, mace in hand. Hello.
And
I
miss.
should have waved at him. I
Should not have waved. You shouldn't have waved, yeah, at all. All right, Coral Smasher.
What is a mangled chin curtain?
Do you want to know?
Yes, now that you bring it up.
1, 2, 3. All right, so he moves 15 feet. So that's going to be 10, and then 15, and then 20. He's moving back in on you, and will Warhammer. 24 will hit.
Lucky. Well, he does have a that 10% chance.
You make your save, but you take 8 points of damage.
Worth it.
That was the first attack. Then the second attack. Will miss. All right, Nate, you're up.
Well, let's see. Now I can use this a little bit more effectively, probably. So let's... Or will it not let me? There it goes.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, wait.
I should have moved.
This is
I
way
should have
too
moved.
big.
Should have moved a little bit more.
This might be a little bit too big for me.
That's what he said.
Every time you move it, it does weird things. I don't know why.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Where are you trying to move it up to?
Yeah, just to get Mel out of it.
Oh. And keep yourself out of it?
Preferably.
So like there.
Yes, that looks perfect.
Okie dokie. Let me send Fancy Feast to the back. All right. Fancy Feast
All right.
now goes.
And
Amount of difficult terrain that's happening.
Yeah, there's a lot of difficult terrain right now happening all over the place. This is one hell of a combo. All right. Is that your turn?
yes.
All right.
I really am glad that we've learned to be a problem.
So with that, go ahead and roll damage on the first guy. Moderately wounded. He can't see a goddamn thing. He knows the general direction of where you went, so he's gonna stay here. He still can't see you, so he will have disadvantage on the attack roll. And he is going to try to bite you. No.
Nom 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 nom.
And will miss. And then he will also try to spear you. Again, with disadvantage, because he can't really see you. And we'll roll a 1. Yes. All right, Wilvain. Oh yeah, you forget. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, he's heavily wounded now.
First, I'm gonna move here.
Okay. 5 feet over.
Yeah. Just so he has to travel through the.
I love it.
And then. guy's, he's running at me, right? I can tell he's coming from me.
I mean, yeah, he's headed towards you.
Okay, and he's gonna get red rocket to the face.
Yeah.
Giggity.
A 12 will miss.
12 misses. Interesting.
All right, so go ahead and roll your damage first, Nate.
Let's damage.
All right, 4 points to the champion. Go ahead and roll his save now. This guy. He fails. All right, perfect. 5, 10, and 15. So he still can't see a crap. He's been tumbled. All right, well, let's see which way he goes. A 1. So he's going to go that way. So that was 10. Oh, no, wait. That was 15 feet. And he's going to go 1 again. That's 30 feet. 8. He's confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's 45 feet. One, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's all 60 feet of his movement. Go ahead and roll his save. Yeah, he fails on that as well.
Good old Catholic time.
Another 8 points of damage. All right.
Push-up underwear?
Yeah, he's wearing push-up underwear. Leave him alone. He's gonna try to hit you and will miss. And then he will try again with his spear.
I love my AC so much.
And will miss. All right, Nessa.
Okay, so before I roll, I can move the thing 10 feet. So I just want to move it up 1 to include the dude in front of Wilbane.
Okay.
And then I'll go ahead and roll with the mischievous surges.
Yes. What does it switch to? It switches to 1. They all have to do a wisdom saving throw, become charmed by you at the end of until the end of your next turn.
Cool beans.
All right. So this guy
go ahead.
is wisdom. Okay, he will fail. And then the other guy, their wisdom is not great, will also fail. So both of them are charmed by you and will not attack you.
Cool beans. I'm gonna go ahead and do while I'm concentrating on that. I'm gonna shoot because they're water people, right? Or are they just like lizards?
They're fish
water
people. They're fish people.
Right. Fish people. I didn't mean to insult them. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot with a bolt of lightning.
So you are going to be firing within melee, so you will have disadvantage on the attack.
Well, not the guy in front of me, the guy straight across from me.
Yeah, but that other guy is still threatening you, so it's going to be harder for you to aim regardless.
Okay, well then let me screw with this guy then.
Okay.
Are they wearing any metal or anything?
So the one right in front of you is not.
Okay.
In matter of fact, the majority of them are not wearing any armor at all that you can see. Except for the one, oh no, they're all not wearing armor.
Okay.
That you can see.
Then what I'll do is, where am I? That would be a concentration. So let's just do multiple me's. Some mirror image, since it doesn't cause concentration, it is an action.
Yep.
And I'll just throw that on top of myself as hard as I can.
You do that.
Hold on 1 second. Pop. Ba-doodle-doo.
There you go.
And yeah, that's it.
That's it? All right. This guy, who is charmed by... Oh, wait. He's in the line of wind. Let's do that first. Fails. Oh, and they run into each other. That's awesome. He gets thrown right into his buddy. And they each take 1 point of damage from getting thrown into each other. Which one is this one? This is the guy with smelly thumbs. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, so he just got shoved backwards. He can't see where he's going. So that's going to be 15 feet. And he's going to get confused and come right back, and that's 30 feet. Great. And he's going to move forward again. I'm just going to roll it a second time because I can't. Give me this gate, son of a bitch. And then a 2. So he will make his way out, but he's still going to be just a bit affected by this. So go ahead and roll your save.
Tentacle time.
He will fail his saving throw.
I love that spell. I really do.
And take another 7 points of damage. He's definitely, the acid is starting to eat away its flesh. It's starting to look pretty rough. All right. Smelly boy, whatever number this guy is. Ice damage 7, heavily wounding him. Fails his strength save and gets thrown into his buddy. And they each take 2 points.
Good job, everybody. High five. Nice to
Actually,
meet you.
wait,
Love it.
5, 10, yeah. He was here. He's actually going to end up on the other side, but he does get blown through his buddy. And so he will take, listen.
Hot.
And that's the champion. Holy crap. And he takes another 2 points. Got it. All right, let's see if this guy can make his way out. Oh, man.
I feel like we've come across some.
There
kind
we
of
go.
root
This guy
chaos
actually made the right decision the first time through. All right, so that was 15, 20, 25, 30. He's able to move in. First swing on you, Mel, with his bite. I guess it's not a swing, it's more of a chomp. And then following up with the spear. And we'll miss as well. Okay, this guy's got 2 people on him. One has a bunch of them, so he is going to go for the one that doesn't have a bunch of them around him. First attack is going to miss with his bite, and then he's going to follow up with his spear. And will also miss. You cannot be hit. All right. It's all usable.
I'm gonna short sword this guy.
Do it.
Right in the face.
In the mouth. 18 will hit. Uh-huh.
That not work? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, it did. There it is.
It's on there.
And then... Skadoosh.
Get wrecked.
There you go. 17 points of damage. Your short sword making quick work of the beast.
What is the is this molasses, the yellow?
No, it's
the,
right now it's just it smells like apple pie.
Okay.
It will not affect you if you move into it. So if you have plans on moving through it, you absolutely can. And it won't affect you. It takes effect at the beginning of her turn.
Okay.
And so it does random stuff at the beginning of her turn.
All right. It for the bold.
This man. Okay, so 15. I mean, he's going to end up getting stuck with it. Wilvane is even. Wilvane it is. He's going to try to swing his warhammer. And a 21 will hit. For 9 points of damage, and you fail on detect magic.
No, wait. No, that should be my gust of wind.
And what did it say to detect magic?
I must have had.
Oh, because you never took that out. Okay. All right.
No more gust.
So the gust is gone. Got it. All right. That was the first attack, and then his second warhammer attack.
No gust, just gloop.
Will miss. Now.
I will continue my assault on the guy that looks beat up.
All right. You'll hit with the 13.
Nice.
For 12 more points of damage, smashing his skull and collapsing him to the ground.
Can I push him into his body for
No.
effect?
I mean, you can, but it won't do anything. Anything
Uh,
mechanical.
Then I ragdoll his body straight back against the wall behind.
Sure.
There we go. Yep.
Yeah, just slam him into the wall. Perfect. All right, you moving or anything? Or you good? You're good.
Nope, that's it.
All right.
He's still within fancy feet.
Yeah, he is. That covers more than half of that block, so that's a 9. 9 points of frozen damage. Ice damage. All right, he's going to try to take his warhammer to you, Mel. Oh, I forgot to roll that with advantage. Because you are definitely hurt. So. The more you get hurt, the more bloodthirsty these guys seem. That's still going to miss. Okay. Nate. A 9 will definitely fail.
That guy didn't move out of the.
He did not move. Because I didn't think about it. And my loss is your gain. Alrighty.
As always. Let's see. And then I'll just boot that guy, because I can.
And a 25 will hit.
Know where it's coming from.
Yeah.
I don't like his mangled chin curtain, because I don't know what it is, and it makes me uncomfortable.
Makes sense. 6 points. Critically wounding him. And the 25 will also hit.
Let's do this. Yeah.
Cat paw coming down and smashing.
Gonna smash him, and then it's going to pick him up and throw him into one of the mouths of the cats in the fancy feast.
Just chows down on him like a fish dinner. Is that your turn?
Silence. Yep.
All right. Wilbane. Wait, hold on. Not Wilbane. I missed the guy. That guy right there who's gonna take ice damage.
Bam.
Okay. He's not doing anything. He does nothing, Wilvane.
Table it. We're gonna do some flowers. One to that guy.
All right. Critically wounding that one.
And a couple to this guy.
Light. And those are pretty good rolls. 4s across the board for all 3.
And I did rename it the flowers.
Did you? That's funny. Look at the flowers. All right. That's funny. All right, Mr. Champion, who is lost in the sauce in the middle of this mess, is going to try to figure out how to get himself out of here. All right, 1. Actually, he's just gonna go. That's 5, 15. Oh no, wait. It's only 10 feet now, right? So that's gonna be 20,
Yes.
40, and 60. Yeah, he's just gonna try to head north. That's all he's trying to do. And we'll make a saving throw.
That's too bad.
It is too bad. All right. Push-up underwear boy, who just watched all of his friends. Oh, this is going to be terrible for him, no matter what he does. Go ahead and take your opportunity attack against him if you want to.
I'm pretty sure I burned my reaction to shove his friend, so I don't have the reaction.
Okay, that
was
works
your
for me.
bonus action, wasn't it?
Let me reread that actually. No, it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
It's a bonus action to shove things.
Uh-huh. So are you going to take your... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to swing on him.
16 will hit. All right, 9 points of damage. All right, that's 5. That's 5, and then 10, then 15, and then 25, 30. Okay, that's as far as he can go. Oh no, wait, that's 30. He can move up just a little bit further. Not that it matters. Or did you just drop your concentration?
Technically no, but I
Okay, so it's still silenced in there. That's what I wanted to make sure, that it was still silenced.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
there.
it's still silenced in there for
Gotcha.
a couple more seconds.
No worries. So it was still silenced in there. So you don't hear this. Nate, you start to hear it start to yell something through the gate. Nobody else can hear it and or see it. All right. Nessa.
Okay, so we're gonna move the box up towards the wonderful people up top.
Yeah.
Here,
Got
so
it.
that way both of them are in there. And then I'm going to do the fancy roll.
Yep.
3. Each creature in the cube must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or begin giggling until the start of your next turn. A giggling creature is incapacitated and uses all of its movement to move in a random direction.
All right, wisdom. The one at the bottom fails with an 8. And the Coral Smasher fails with an 8. They are
At least
both
they're consistent.
Yeah, no kidding. They both make their fail, so they both start giggling. And let me tell you, sahaugin giggles are nightmare fuel.
I love it.
And they just move in a random direction, you said?
Yep.
Okay. See how that works out for all of us. Oh, speaking of, all right, random direction time. No, I don't need a critical roll. I need a. All right, never mind. He doesn't even get to do anything. He just dies.
He jiggles himself to
He
death.
giggles himself as a bunch of cats freeze him and shatter him into 1,000 pieces. Let's get rid of some of these guys. Yeah. Seabold, you're up.
All right.
Wait, all I did was move the box. I didn't do
Oh,
anything.
yeah. Wait, I thought that you. Okay, never mind.
No, I just moved the box because I could do that before every mysterious surge happens.
Oh. All right, never mind. I don't know why I got confused.
Am I right?
I know
Am
why. No, you're right.
Okay.
Nate just rolled his thing
Got it.
later.
Okay. So now I'm gonna do the bolt of lightning.
Yeah.
On this dude up by Wolvane
Yep.
and.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we do the attack first on
Yep.
top of him. Boop.
And that will be a 14, which will hit.
On top of him.
And 11 points of damage.
And now that's everything.
Now that's everything. Okay. Now Siebel.
Alrighty then. We'll short sword this guy because that's where we're at. Maybe.
11 will miss.
Mm-hmm. And I don't. Well, I guess I can disengage, right?
You can.
I'll just move down to here.
All right. You head
And
your way
that'll-
down.
Oh god. And I think that's all I can really do.
Okay. No worries. Y'all done?
Yeah, I hit it.
Just double checking. All right. This guy is going to be moving in a random ass direction. What direction is he going? He just barrels over top of you, Wilvane. And kind of just starts moving this direction.
Is that the causeway or the water?
It's the causeway. And that's as far as he's going to be able to go, even though technically he's much further away than that. Because that's the edge of the map. Hold on. Let's see. He goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. There. We'll just do it like he's in the air. That'll at least be able for us to kind of figure out the distances there. All right, that's all he can do because he's a doofus. No.
Can I see through this blob of
No,
madness?
you
No.
cannot.
Oh. Everything's still silent, so get to hear Numbnut. And if I enter the blob of nonsense, it's gonna hurt, isn't it?
Yes.
No, only if you start
Well,
your turn. in
yeah,
it.
if you start your turn.
Or
Oh, no,
end your
or
turn.
ends his turn in it. Yeah. So, I mean, you could try to barrel in one direction straight across and hope everything works out for you. I mean, you do have a general understanding of where that dude went, yeah.
Yeah, no. Smart dwarf, but he's generally an idiot. And then I'm going to drop concentration on the silence.
Okay. No problem. And yeah, you can start to hear him. And what you can see inside that room, yeah, that'll do it. That's a crit. 9 points. He's definitely hurt. You can see on the other side that this has a stone bench along the southern wall that continues around the angle of the west wall. And then you can see a chain and pulley mechanism mounted on the north wall next to the exit. So you can kind of see it where you see that symbol sitting there. That's really
Okay.
up against the wall.
I'm going to choose to knock him 5 feet up into the air, just for the lulls of it.
Okay. Launch him up northward. Nate, you're up.
Yep, especially watching him up the wall.
I can't really move through there because that's. So I just won't worry about that guy. I can see this dude, so let's give him the old boopin' special.
25. You've been rolling a lot of 18s. You've been rolling like nothing but 18s. Yeah,
120.
9 more points of damage. That's true, you did roll. And a 17 that time. Also a hit.
Boopity doopy.
For another 10 points of damage.
Then I'll
Yeah.
just stay in the corner.
Stay in your corner. Wilvane.
I'm going to throw some more flowers at that guy anyway.
Okay.
When I find my flowers.
All right, 2. And then another 3. And a grand total of 7 points of damage. Looking pretty worse for wear. All right, big guy in the middle. And that's 7 points of damage. And he was just gonna try to keep moving northward. So that's another 10, 15. Now he's out. Okay. So 10, 15, 20. He's pissed. He is not happy at all. And will do some spear attacks. All right, Seabold, first spear. 21 will hit.
Can I do uncanny dodge?
Yes.
How does that work? I just do it?
Yeah, you put it on
Uses-
yourself.
Yeah.
And you take half damage.
I like that.
That's basically what it do.
Does it do I get to do that like once per
Once per turn.
Okay.
So essentially that was the one time. And now his next 2 attacks, you're not going to be able to do that.
Right.
Unless, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's just once per turn.
I think that's right.
The second one is a 23, which will hit.
Gonna drop concentration on Fancy Feast too.
Okay.
Since nobody's in it anymore.
I just attacked the sahaugin. I totally just did damage to myself.
Wow, great job, Seable. That was an uncanny dodge.
Yeah. You confuse the crap out of them. Well, let's do that. Let's try that again. Okay, the second attack will miss you. And then the last attack gets 3. Will hit with a 19. There we go. 7 points. And still absorbing it. So your temporary hit points doing the heavy lifting there. All right, push up underwear boy. So you notice coming around after these 2. Oh wait. Oh no. It's his turn. He keeps yelling, but now that you're kind of right next to him, he is going to try to take a swing at you. So first he's going to try to give you a chomping. He's going to bite down and will miss. And then follow up with his spear. And will miss again.
And I can pull them off and on.
Mommy, wow, I'm a big kid now. Okay. All right, so let's roll the roll.
Yep. Roll the roll.
Once again, giggly
Yep.
on a failed wisdom throw.
So let's see if he fails. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. With a 2, he definitely will fail.
Your own way.
Yeah.
Go your
So he's gonna
own
do
way.
something random. Anything else?
Yeah, I want to shoot the guy, but I don't know where he is after the giggling.
You can see him.
Oh, okay. I thought
He doesn't
he
move
giggled and
until
ran
his
up.
turn.
Okay, I'm with you. Okay,
Yeah.
I shoot the guy. I go.
The 15 will miss.
Well, that's not helpful. Okay, I'm good.
Yep, this guy is definitely bigger and tougher than the other ones for sure. Seabold.
All right. We're gonna use short swords.
13 will miss.
And we'll just kind of feel like I'm doing this dance with this guy, but I'm gonna disengage and move up here again.
Okay.
And then that's it.
That's it. Awesome possum. So coming out from the side, reacting to the yelling, you see another sahaugin on the other side of the gate who sees you and sees everything is empty. 30, 35, 40, 45. All right. He takes off running somewhere. All right, Coral Smasher. It is now his turn. He is outside, so he's going to go. $35, 40, 45, 50. He's making his way back. And this other one pulls behind and attempts to throw his spear at you through the bars, which will give him disadvantage. But you do have damage, so that will be a straight attack. So he throws his spear and will miss. And then throws his second spear at you. And will miss. Okay. He's doing great. Mel.
First things first, I suppose.
Yeah, that's going to be a hit.
Wow.
And a kill.
Guys, we've been seen, we've been spotted. We have friends.
Really? Never would have guessed.
I had no idea.
I'm trying to stay in character, meathead.
So are we.
You're killing me, Smalls. I have no other way. Well played. High five. Yeah.
All right, Nate.
So you'll move,
Yep.
and then
Can you see him? Yeah, he's still there. I was going to say, make sure you can still see him.
let's see. I won't boop that guy through the gate because that sounds like a pain.
Uh-huh. That hits.
You get a boop, and I'll
Critically
boop you
wounding
again,
him.
too, for good measure.
The second one. The second one's a 15 will miss.
Back to hiding.
Gotcha.
And that's it.
Alrighty. Wilbane.
Save him. Look at the flowers, fishy.
Mm-hmm. There's 5 points.
He's still going?
Yep. 2 more.
There he goes. All right.
Those guys were a little tanky.
Can tell.
Let's go walk straight past this guy.
Oh, okay. You gonna go around him?
Do I have to? He's giggling, right? He's incapacitated.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. We'll let that happen.
Walk past him. I'll laugh along the way. Right.
All right. My turn, huh? I'm like sitting here staring at the wall. Oh, he's got to randomly move in a direction. Let's see where he randomly moves to. So he's gonna go 1, 10, 15, 20.
Wait, when he walks past.
Yeah. 30, 35, 40.
I can hit him with my staff con.
Yeah, if you want to swing at him.
Yeah, why not? Actually, I never put it in my character sheet, so forget it for now.
Okay.
I'll remember next time.
You remember next time? All right. Are you good? Is everybody? Are you gonna attack or anything, Nate?
Is the rod not a weapon? Can I not smack him with it?
It's not. It's not.
Well,
but if you want to swing it at him, you can.
I'll be fine. I won't whack him with a rod.
Okay. No whacking with your
think
rod.
about it.
No rod whacking. Got it. That dude's dead, so he can't do anything. Yeah. Okay. And Nessa.
Drop concentration on that big all yellow square there.
Got it.
And then I guess what I'll do is end up next to Wilvane.
Okay.
And it would be with disadvantage to shoot this guy through the bars. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is it dark in there?
It is. There is no light.
Ah. Okay. Let's see something really quick. So if I put fairy fire on myself, I could see, right? Or no?
It's not. It's not bright enough for you to really.
Okay.
It'll put a dim glow within 5 feet of you, so you can see, but not very far in any one direction.
Then I guess I'll wait here until Nate gives me the power to see.
Okay. And if you had a torch, you could light it as well. But
Oh, I think I have a torch. That's my action, right?
yes.
Or yeah, I have a torch.
Yeah.
It is equipped, but I'm still gonna wait for Nate.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. Got it. All right. Who's next? It's Seable.
Oh, it sure is. Well, I'm just gonna. How many can I? What, these are 5. I can go. I don't know. I just. How many can I go? 30?
Yes.
I guess I go here.
All right.
Just say.
You're also gonna. Just everyone's laughing, having a good old time, having a good time. Like it. Which box are you in? The left or the right one?
Well, oh yeah. I guess I gotta pick up. I can't be in the middle. I was just gonna.
Yeah.
I'll just go here and.
For game purposes.
I don't. Can I shoot through?
Yeah.
I mean, he's short.
It'll still be
I can
disadvantage. It'll still be disadvantage because you're trying to hit that guy through the bars.
Oh yeah, that's right. So disadvantage. And he grabs his this eyeball crossbow.
Yeah.
Always ready.
Yes.
And we're gonna give it a shot.
Does a pew pew. A 10 will miss.
Okay. I just kind of look at the eyes and go, we'll get her. And
Yep.
Oh, Wilvane's arch nightmare. The mustache guy.
That's right.
I didn't
Okay.
even know they could grow hair.
How do you have a thin, full beard? I guess.
I mean, I have thin, full hair. It's just this thin, but there's a lot of it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sure.
Fair enough.
Okay. And that's his turn. He is steps over to the side. Out of your view. Mel.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
21 will be a successful saving throw.
One more question before I end turn. Meld into stone, does that end as soon as I leave the stone that I'm in, or
What does
can
it
I walk
say?
back in?
What does it say?
Let me find it again.
I never used that spell, so.
I've been learning to love this spell, to be perfectly honest.
It is. Wouldn't it be concentration?
No.
And then use silence?
No, it's non-concentration, duration 8 hours. Step into stone object or surface large enough to fully contain your body, meld yourself, and all
Yeah,
equipment
the
carried.
amount of time that you are merged is a total of 8 hours. So when you step out, you're ending it early.
Okay. I was optimistic. All
Yeah.
right.
All right,
right.
let's boop this creepy laughing guy close to me.
Mm-hmm.
Bada bing.
Yep, that's going to be a hit with an 18. All right,
I need to
9
remember,
points.
Do this more too.
Yep.
Bada boop.
And that's a 16, which will also hit.
Good thing I used. Remember to use that. Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Alrighty.
And I can just stay here because I don't want to be seen.
All right, so, Wilving, you're up.
Okay. So we're still technically in combat, but
Yes.
there's nobody there.
We will be taking a break shortly, though.
I'm gonna get down here.
Okay.
Can I mage hand that thing?
You can. Have you tried yet?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So your mage hand grabs a hold of the wheel and starts turning. You hear click, 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 click as the portcullis starts to slowly go up.
Okay.
It's not up yet, but it's going up.
I will stay exactly where I am while doing that.
Okay. And with that, I think this is actually probably we've been at this for like 3 hours and we haven't taken a break. So before we get too big into this too much deeper, I think we'll go ahead and take our break now since there is kind of a lull in the action. But we are going to maintain
Combat order.
okay,
Okay.
right now. With that, we're going to take a break. We're going to be back in about 15 minutes, y'all. It's 9:10. We'll take about 15-minute break, and then we'll come back for about another 45 minutes or so. We'll get done around 10. We'll see you all on the other side and be back in a few. All right, we're just going to get right back into it then. I think we're just going to start a little bit early because everybody was back and they were raring to go, so we're going to rare it up as well. All right, with that, Nessa, you are next.
Oh.
Oh my.
Okay. Well, I can't see, so I'd like to shout to Nate. Whenever you get a chance, can you light me up? Because I can't
Yeah,
see.
brah.
Oh my.
Yeah, right.
Give you a light.
So I'm only going to go as far as I can see, which is, hello, which is about here. I can't see any further than that.
All right.
And the end. There's nothing else I can do.
All right. Be bold.
All right.
So the portcullis is about a third of the way open, which means Wilvane, you can duck under, but everybody else would have to crawl under with how far it's currently open.
Portcullis. Let's well, I guess I gotta get in here to see what this all is.
Boop da boop.
And then there's okay. I think I can do 5 more.
Mm-hmm.
Are these black dots at the bottom where
That's the gate.
gate thing
Yeah,
was?
that's the gate.
Okay. And I don't have any idea where anything is from this point, so
Mm-mm.
I guess that's it for me.
Okay.
I don't really.
All right. Okay. Come on. All right. That's all he can move. Next. This guy can't do much of any. Oh, I know what he can do. He is going to come over here and try to stop the portcullis from moving. So he's going to try to grab a hold of it, and we'll do a quick. All right, that is the DC. And boom. Now.
I'm going to assume like I can see the guy trying to stop the portcullis. Yeah.
Yeah, he's grabbing a hold of the wheel. That's easy to see. He's right there.
Alrighty. Badoop.
He fails.
Get wrecked, son.
There we go. Takes 11 points as the flame comes down and hits him. For 11 points of damage.
I cursed at him in Dwarven. Let go of that, you bleepity bleepity bleep bleep bleep.
All right, Nate.
I'll walk up to Nessa, light her up.
All right.
Now she's lit.
Now she is lit.
And I'm going to make her like armor blue, but her boobies are going to be bright yellow like headlights.
Oh my
Because she was flashing everybody earlier.
Damn it.
Well, you kind of did it to yourself, I guess.
Uh-huh.
All right, that's your turn.
Yep.
All right, Wilvane.
Where?
So, how many seconds has it been? Because my mage hand just keeps going for a minute, right?
Yeah, it's 6 seconds. That was one round.
Okay, so is it any further up?
Now that he's grabbing hold of it, do a Arcana. No, what would be the best? Just do intelligence.
Yeah?
Do an intelligence check for me.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You're able to, with a superior knowledge of how fulcrums and everything work, and this guy being slightly distracted by getting hit by the fire, you're able to force the wheel to turn even further. And now it's about 2/3 of the way up. Wilvane, you can walk right under the bars if you want to. Everybody else would have to squat to get under it.
I shall do so.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I want to go there.
And then right around him. Okay.
So my mage hand just stays active. I don't have to concentrate on that.
No.
Let me read it.
Not that I know of.
You know what? I'm just gonna grab the wheel and make sure it turns fully all the way.
Okay. So you're going to be pushing the wheel at the same time while he's trying to hold the wheel? Understood.
Yeah, and mage hand, so it's 2v1 at this point.
Yes, indeed. Okay. Yeah.
I definitely expected you to wax his mustache.
Why not? Nessa.
Yeah.
He's clear enough now that the portcullis is about 2/3 of the way up. You can shoot at him without disadvantage.
Cool. That's what I'll do. That sucks.
That's gonna
Well,
that'll miss.
But we had fun along the way,
We
and
did.
that's what matters.
Sure we did.
I'm gonna pull myself over here, just one.
Okay.
Mhm.
block
And then
over.
and then I'll be good to go.
All right. See you, Bulb.
All right. I'm going to shake this always ready a little bit and level it at this sahaugin and see if I can hit him this time.
Pull the
or hit
trigger?
this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Aim and pull the trigger. For a 26, which will hit.
Oh, look at that. And he's right next to Wilvane.
Yes,
huh?
he sure is.
Oh, shoot. It'd be a shame to do a whole bunch of damage.
It
right
would
now.
be. It would be.
Wrecked.
Except well enough.
All
All right, he's dead.
right. And I'm going to move up into here.
Yep, easily squat under and
Siebold.
go through.
Moves in and got an eyeball on things and
Indeed.
Saberly.
Well,
All right. Whose turn is it now? It is Mel's.
Going to assume that I gotta go around that. Gentlemen, hi. How's it going? I take an action pose next to Thorgrim here.
Okay.
Gentlemen, quiet. Ready in action to boop anything that isn't profitable to me. Y'all are profitable, so fine.
Got it. There we go.
I wanted to be down here.
Actually, I don't want to be right under that gate because that sounds spooky.
Thank you.
You want to go in a little bit so you're not
Yeah, so I don't get bars shut on my face.
makes a certain amount of sense. All right, Wilvane, you gonna finish bringing it all the way up?
I was doing that last time, wasn't I?
Huh?
Was that not?
I mean, yeah. So basically, this is the third turn. This gets it all the way up, and it locks into place in the up position. You
Did I
notice
see which direction that guy ran?
he went down that hallway to the east.
And then one came from the west.
Yes, but the one that you saw go running went, yeah.
So one came from that way, and the one went running the other way. Okay. I'm gonna go into this room where they're probably. Yeah, I'll go that way.
So one of the things you notice as you start going down, you were told that this place was unfinished caves. It looks like that the sahaugin have been extremely busy because everything in this has been smoothed out. Every single surface, the floor, the ceiling, the walls have all been worked and scraped clean and flat. Even the walls themselves, where two walls come together, are almost perfect 90-degree angles. You see a lot of there's been tiles and things kind of carved into it, which have been stained with various inks to give it a mosaic-like look around some of the edges of the hallways.
I'm gonna double move and peek around this corner.
All right, as you peek around the corner, one of the first things that you notice is that it's a long hallway that continues to the south, and there looks to be a doorway or something to the west, just at the end of where your dark vision can see.
I'll just move into that square and relay that information.
All right.
Don't
Don't need this thing there anymore. Don't need this. Okay. Nessa.
Cool. We're gonna swoop on in next to Nate here. That's 35 feet, though.
That's fine. You have a total of 60
Okay.
that you can move.
Right. The sun is here. It has shone. I am bright as the sun.
Everybody's got their high beams on.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Watch why you point those things, Nessa. Like,
Sorry. I'm frantically going like this just to piss everybody off.
It's a rave.
But I'm happy where I'm at. Okay. I'm gonna stop there.
See you, Bold.
Splitting up. So he relayed what was that way. Sounds like nothing too dangerous. I'm gonna make my way around this. How do you, is it shift or control? Kind of to do the walking around, or can I just kind of go through this way and look?
Yeah, I mean, you can go through anybody. As long as they're your ally, you can easily go through.
Just did a little table turn over this spinning thing or whatever it is.
Yeah,
I don't really see anything over here.
It's actually on the wall, but they put it there to give it. Yeah,
gotcha. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything over here.
It looks like the hallway goes to the north and then curves around again.
Looks like the hallway goes to the north and curves around again.
Okay.
Sahaugin.
Mel.
Secretly moving the sahaugin.
Double movement and
Yeah, you still got another 10 if you want to use it somewhere. And it looks like
Yeah.
that kind of curves around to the east side.
Just more curves, you guys, and he'll post up right there.
All right.
I think I hit the thing.
You think you hit the thing? You
I
did.
think.
Nate.
Okay, perfect.
I do love me some curves.
You need both.
I'll just go up against that wall and prepare to boop any sahaugin that
Come around.
try and
All right.
come at us.
Sylvain.
So,
Can I hear anything down this hallway?
All you really hear down almost anywhere in here is you can hear the waves just from the outside to the north, but otherwise it's pretty quiet.
Okay, I'm gonna go down a bit more.
Okay.
Go back there. Oh, that. Okay, that just keeps going.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm gonna do one of these
Okay.
at that doorway.
Yes.
Gonna be a loud noise like Anders Salama.
It echoes a little bit.
Any response?
Nothing.
Huh. That's what Wolverine thinks, huh?
Huh.
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 Mhm.
Essa.
I was gonna post next to Nate, but I think the party's splitting up, and that makes me really fucking nervous.
It'll be fine.
It's
All fine.
I can see both Nate and Mel now. So I still have 2 more of the Bardic Inspiration to give out.
Okay.
So they'll get their inspiration.
Indeed. Do what you got to do.
Okay. Why can't I?
Those rolled R's though.
Why can't I? There it is. Finally. Okay, so Nate didn't get it before,
No.
and then Mel didn't get it.
Well, make sure that everybody, because if you're doing it
Well,
again,
do I have more to give out?
you can give it to everybody again. They'll just get back to their full 8. So if they didn't have it, like Wilvane doesn't have his.
Yeah, Wolvane's too far.
But you can't see him.
Yeah.
Let's.
So that's
do
what
a
I was
thing.
like. You can give them to everybody,
Oh,
not
that's-
just the ones that didn't have them, and they'll get the temporary hit points back.
Okay. So this, and then this, and then I'm gonna move enough to. I said I'm gonna move enough to see Wolvane. Hopefully. No. Did I hit a wall?
Oh,
Weird.
fancy walls.
I accidentally pushed her through the wall. That's why for a second you saw what was inside the wall.
Oh, okay.
Oh my.
I can see Wolvane.
Yep.
It's
Hello.
she's showing on my map, but I don't want to say that I can see. Okay.
You can see him.
And then
The rule of thumb,
take-
whether or not you can see somebody, is that if you can draw a straight line from any corner of the square you're in to any corner of a square that they're in, you can see them.
okay, cool. That's for you. And
Thanks.
and then I'll stay there, and that's my turn.
All right, perfect. Perfect. See you, Bull. You're up.
All right. Of course. We'll do like we'll swoop on up in here, kind of see what I see.
All right. Move 25 feet up into there. And you can see that the hallway kind of swings back southward and then continues to the east a little more.
I'm gonna do one more little movement here. I think I can do.
Yep. That's a full 30.
All right. Well, not getting a lot out of this. I say that a little bit loud.
All right. Makes sense.
That's what she said.
Do you?
All righty. Excellent. Okay. All right. Mel, it's your turn.
We're gonna move there. Leave myself a little bit of extra movement, I suppose, just to see around the corner.
So as you kind of go around, you see that it opens up into a room, and then you can see a doorway on the north side inside your vision. Now, one of the things that you do see in this room is there looks to be some large metal racks that you can see going from east to west in the room.
Racks.
And there looks to be a bunch of things on them. You can make out some spears and some tridents, and things like that as well.
I'll yell out, "Found a weapon room, you guys! Down here!" And he'll back up 5 feet, taking a defensive posture. If it's not one of the folks that profits him personally, he's preparing an action to boop it aggressively.
Got it. Is that it?
Yep.
Alrighty. Nate.
Let's see, I'll go to that corner. And then I'll also ready an action to boop things.
Okay.
And I'll ready a laugh if Mel runs into a trap, because you know he's going to.
Because that's what happens?
Chances are.
Alright. That's your turn?
Yep.
Wilvain.
If you guys were any closer, I would have charged in.
I'm gonna run into a trap first. Okay, let's go down here.
Oh, it's a competition now. Okay.
So
try to be smart
as you turn the corner, you find yourself looking into another room. What you find interesting about this one is that there are dark blue tiles that are covering the walls and the floor of this room. And you can also see there is a miner's pick lying on the floor in the southwest corner of this room. Of what you can see, otherwise, it's pretty empty.
Can I step further in?
Yeah. Step in a little bit.
Use my full movement. No sounds, no movement?
No sounds, no movement.
Do I know what this stone is?
It looks like it's just carved directly out of the stone of the island, and stained with some sort of dye. But definitely fancier looking than the hallway.
All right, I'm gonna start making my way back.
Okay.
And yep.
All right. So as you start to do that, before you go, let me do this real quick on my end. And boom. Okie dokie.
Artichoke?
Yeah. And deedly doodly. Okay. And with that being said, it's not your turn yet. Gotcha. Next. Okay. Sorry, 5, 10. God dang it.
That is a lot of dudes.
What are you talking about?
I have a combat tracker open.
You shouldn't be able to see anybody else.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. Oh, they got
There's nobody there. What am I talking about?
There you go. They're all supposed to be.
I don't know what I was talking about.
Yep. Nessa, now it's your
No
turn.
long-haired house people here.
Don't open the metal gate.
I literally have just nothing. I guess since it's just a cantrip, I'll put on Blade Ward.
Okay. Go ahead and Blade Ward yourself.
Play defensive. And move like right here.
And your images, by the way, your mirror images will be going away next round.
Okay.
And
Forgot about them, so I'm glad you said something.
I'm keeping track of things. All right.
No, I appreciate it.
You
That's
good?
it.
All right. See you, Bob.
Mm-hmm. Let's do a little peeksy peek over here.
All right. The hallway continues to the west and looks to be going a little bit further than what you can currently see.
Not sure how much they moved. Did I just move 20 or 25?
I think you moved 20.
Yeah, 20.
Sounds right to me.
Is it too late to say I'm going to do double speed?
No.
Nope.
I'll go to here then.
All right, that's 55. You have another 5 feet if you want, but that does take you all the way to the end of the hall where you can see the end of the hall.
Oh.
And you can see that it looks like it curves southward.
All right. I'm going to end there.
Okay. Alrighty, with you ending there, what you can also make out is the sound of growling. Sounds like sahaugin, and the sound of webbed feet slapping against stone.
Okay. Noted.
All right. Give me a second here. Yep. All right, we're doing it. We're making it all. I swear that nothing is happening right now. There's no bunch of dudes that just got warned about nothing, okay?
It's
Pay
totally
no
fine.
attention to the man behind the curtain.
That's right. Nothing is happening.
Everything's fine. It's fine.
Come on, give me that. Yep, there we go. And Mel, your turn.
Well, fortune favors the bold. Oh. I was cancel that. Please hold.
You didn't want to move the 10 feet there?
Well, it was supposed to be 5 to go cattywampus. Is that a thing that I'm fretting over?
You would hit the wall if you did it that way. You would have to go around the corner.
Oh. All right. We'll run it like that. We'll take the full non-dashed movement there.
Yeah, so as you get deeper in this room, you see that it's not just one shelf, but it's actually 2 shelves going pretty much the length from east to west in 2 different spots, essentially where the thicker lines are where the shelves are, with a 10-foot space in between each shelf. There are, again, just tons of spears, tons of tridents. You see some glaives and warhammers as well sitting on these. You can also see on the southern wall next to the opening that you can make out that there looks to be a coffer sitting there.
Coffer? Shit, he's too greedy not to. And I'm within 25 feet of the racking, yes?
Of the racking? Yeah. Hold
Yeah,
on. I can. Let me do this real
Yeah.
quick.
I ask because I have two ideas. What I want to do, chances are to do, and what I should do. Thank you, by the way. I appreciate you.
There's the one rack.
Oh, okay. That's so. I'm gonna have to like walk around it, kind of thing.
And that's it's kind of hard to see. Let me thicken it, maybe.
I can see it well enough to make a plan around it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Those are the two racks.
I'm gonna move right there, running my weapon along, trying to knock down weapons as I go, just trying to make as much noise as I can as I move into this room.
Okay. So what are you just throwing them on the ground?
Yeah, pretty much. Using my weapon to kind of like glide across as I walk into this room. Just trying to knock things over, trying to be obnoxious, trying to be loud.
Okay. Easy peasy, I guess. Why did it just
And
do that? Okay. All right. It's starting thing where it doesn't like it when I click it. I hate when it does that. Oh, what the heck? Oh. I know why, because I clicked the wrong button.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah, I do it every once in a while. I have fat fingers. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Cool. And Nate.
As soon as I hear all those weapons start to slam on the ground, I start laughing because I assume that, Meld triggered a trap and
Yeah. Okay.
those were all hitting him.
Gotcha.
And then I'll just ready a boop to, slap those wet feet slaps when they come to try and
you don't quite hear them where you are
slap
yet.
me.
Yeah, you don't quite hear them
Yeah,
where
I
you are
know.
yet. All
But I
right.
will.
But you will. Eventually. Cool. Wilbane.
Savely. I ain't gonna do one of these.
Do it.
Okay. Expeditious retreat on yourself.
We're gonna go there. And then nope.
There's the 30.
And then another.
35. All right. That's okay.
I'm
Yeah.
moving really fast there, so.
That's
Okay.
60.
Whoa!
Where's Sebo?
His little legs just.
Where's Sebo? Quick.
That way.
Shouldn't I have moved a little bit more to the right? Sorry.
Wait, Dash gives me an extra 30, right?
Yes.
Okay, alright.
There you go.
What's Nate doing?
Nate.
Does Nate look shifty? What's he doing?
A quick question, Alan.
Hmm.
Shouldn't I have ended like right there, or was that an action to make noise?
What? I mean,
Okay.
that you moved up there. Yeah, you moved up there,
Right.
and then you started throwing things on the ground. So yes, you're starting to make noise.
Okay.
Oh, Nate's giggling on the
never-
corner. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, I'm giggling.
Yeah, he's laughing. Yeah. All right. And okay. So you're making noise. Okay.
Is it okay?
I mean, it is for me.
Annie, are you okay?
Okie dokie, Nessa.
Reapply the old blade ward.
Okay. You're just gonna stay right there?
I'm gonna come down more by need. Here's my 30. And then put blade ward on myself.
Okay.
And this pop. Did it do it? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Indeed. All right, and that's your turn. See you, Bold. The noises are definitely getting louder.
Yeah, I'm doing the old dash. I'm gonna double dash my way
Okay.
out of here.
And don't forget, as a
So-
bonus action, you can dash again.
Oh. So I can do a. I don't know if that works.
can do a
You
wall
probably
hit,
hit the
but
wall.
great.
Oh.
Apparently not. Threading the needle.
You did thread the needle. Yeah, that's 60.
Okay, and then we'll do. You said as a bonus, I can do another round of movement.
Yes, you absolutely can. So
I
you
was-
can
Not aware of that.
yeah. So the three things that you can do with your bonus action as a rogue that you start at level 2 is you can take the dash action with it, you can disengage with it, and you can hide with it.
Okay. So I'm gonna swoop in here then.
Yep.
There's a lot of pitter patter this way, Wilvane.
I mean, and you both definitely hear the noises of what sounds like weapons and tools being thrown around to the south. So
There's a lot of noise down there too.
because that has definitely started. All right. Oh man. Even you're making all that noise, Mel, you can start hearing the sounds of sahaugin voices coming from that opening to the south. It's starting. They're getting louder as they move closer.
And I take it it's my turn?
No.
Yes? Oh, no.
Not
Okay,
yet.
Gotcha.
Not yet. You can just hear them getting closer. That's all I'm saying.
Got you.
Dana. Dana.
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. Right. Okay. Yep, they're definitely coming. And with that,
Oh, my.
Mel, now it's your turn.
Are these racks sized appropriately so I can step underneath them, or do I gotta go around?
No, you're gonna have to run because essentially the most of the weapons are like the spears and everything. They're sitting upright, like in the rack.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not shelves. These are weapons racks. Yep. As you turn around there, yep.
I think that's full movement.
Yep.
I think.
That looks about right.
And as I move, I'm knocking more things over, just making absolute calamity and ruckus as I move.
Absolutely. Makes sense. Oops. Didn't mean that. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Last but not least, now it's Nate's turn.
Alrighty. I'm assuming I heard that he heard the fish slapping.
Yeah, well, you heard him talk about that, yes. You're talking about Seabold, yes.
Yes. I like where I'm at, but I don't know where to go either. So I'm just gonna stand here, regret life choices, and get ready to boop anything that,
That
looks
you see?
mahogany.
Gotcha. That looks mahogany. Nice mahogany smell. All right, Wilvane.
Smelly smell.
I'm gonna gun it down there.
All right, so you run down. That was 45. And you see the same, the room has got a bunch of weapon racks in it.
Now I see you, Mel.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
And there are a
bunch.
bunch of weapons that have been thrown to the ground in here.
Oh, I don't ask him what he's doing. I know what he's doing then. Okay.
And there's some doorway. Yeah.
What do I see in here?
So this room is plain stone construction and contains organized heaps of metal nails, hooks, buckles. There's also some leather belts and some other straps on the floor.
Ooh, building materials. I'm going to loot this place.
Okay, I'm gonna hold up there.
All right. And then last but not least. All right. And with that, what we're gonna do here. Now, you know what? Actually, this is probably the best spot because contact will happen within the next round or two. So, it is 10. So, you know these guys are coming. They're barreling down the hallway towards you. And we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out here next time. Y'all, good job getting in. Wasn't an easy feat, essentially, but you figured out a way to do it, and you got it, and you got the gate opened up, and got yourselves inside. So now the question is how many are coming your way? And how soon will it be?
Oh my.
And how soon will it be before they're here? And how many more are in this place?
A lot.
Bunch of great questions. But only time will tell. And with that, we're gonna call it a night, y'all. Y'all did great. I appreciate y'all hanging out very much. I like you, and I think you're neat that you're here. That's all I'm gonna say about that. We should probably get a better music for the end here. Things are about to happen. But we'll worry about that at a later time. Y'all could have been anywhere, but you came to see us, and we all appreciate you very much. But before we get out of here, let's meet the players and say hi. I did not do the introductions at the beginning because I forgot. I'm a terrible person, and I will flog myself later off stream. So let's start off with directly underneath me. You can see Nessa. She is our bard. She's played by the Rusty Panda. Tell the people about yourself.
Hi, Rusty Panda, 2 A's at the end. I do variety streaming. Just dealing with mental stuff now, but always trying to get into stream when I can. Streaming mostly cozy games as of this point. Things that Stardew-esque and other fun stuff, and swords and magic and stuff. That one's fun. And you can catch me here on the Twitch.
Indeed.
That's it.
Indeedly doodly. Excellent. And directly over there to my immediate, that direction. What direction is that? Left. My left, your right. Something like that. That is the Captain E-Rock, who plays Seabold, our rogue. Tell the people about yourself.
I am Captain E-Rock all day, every day. And we do stuff on twitch.tv/Captain E-Rock and on the YouTube's at Captain E-Rock. Variety content lately, survival, sim games. I like those. And tomorrow we're checking out Repo tomorrow with community stuff and stuff. It'll be fun.
It will be fun.
That's what's tomorrow, and that's what I do.
The game is entertaining to watch. All right. And then directly underneath Captain E-Rock, we have Mel, who is played by Null Hercules. Got anything for the people?
As par for the course, drive like you want to make it home at night because, dude, the summer is here and people are getting exceptionally wild.
Oh, yeah?
I got some terrible stories that are not TOS appropriate, but stay safe
please
out there.
don't.
Drive
Yeah.
like you want to make it home. You're not.
Awesome
Drive
possum.
safe. Make it home.
All right. Good. Who we got next? Directly underneath everybody in this little row, right? Or is that a column? It's a column. At the very bottom, we have I Am Pingus, who plays Nate, our warlock. You can find him here being a guy with a sword. That's what he does. My most loyal moderator. I don't know. Loyal seemed like the right word at the time. Last but not least, in the bottom corner. In the bottom corner, right there, as Danabo. Danabo, you got anything you want to talk to everybody about?
I am the reason Alynn wasn't prepared.
I wasn't gonna mention it, but now that you did, yes.
Well, that's what you get for trying to kill Timmy.
I didn't try to kill Timmy. What I did,
Successfully killed Timmy.
what I did was give you the choice to kill him or not.
Well, whether I wanted to kill Timmy or not, it's the same thing, Alynn. Come on.
It's not the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Potato.
But it worked. I mean, come on. So we need to do what we do at the end of all these, where I gotta do something. What do I need? What do I have? I have a Switch controller. I have the Ghost of Saltmarsh book. I think I've already done a book one. We can't do another book one. I have a single square of toilet paper. I don't know. I just have it.
Confuse the people. It's fine.
Wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the last.
I mean.
Oh, cool.
You can always do a
like
dude
that.
shakes fist at clouds.
Let's see. What else do I got here? I have keys. That doesn't matter.
You could be pretending to shine your head with that one piece of toilet paper.
Nah, that seems a little too on the nose for me. I could hold out.
Do we have a displacer beast?
Oh, I can't do the
One.
green D6. What's up?
Do
Oh,
we have
my,
a displacer beast?
my little displacer beast?
thumbnail. Do we have one of those thumbnails? I don't think we do. Do we?
I thought we did.
I thought we did too.
Okay.
I could be wrong though.
I also have a miniature giant space hamster as well.
Did we do one of those?
I don't know. I was
You can
gonna
have
buy
them talk to each other.
Have them kiss.
now Kith.
I don't think that's legal.
Yes, exactly. There you go.
It's horrible. I love it. Well
I'm gonna
played.
kiss him
High
too.
five,
Don't use that.
Baby,
that's
the French.
Needs to be an auto clip thing. I'm gonna kiss him too.
I love my little displacer beast. I don't know. And with
Clip
that,
incoming.
oh, of course.
No Hercules.
Okay, that's funny. Null Hercules. That's what it read him as. Null
What's a
Herkles.
Hercle?
Apparently your name, but according to the thing, Null Herkles. It's fine though.
Urkel.
That's fine. Y'all, thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate you all. I hope you all had a good time. We had a good time. I was a little bit unprepared, but I pulled it out. I pulled it through. I made it happen. You know, the rhythm method hasn't failed me yet. I guess. It's fine. Y'all have a great night. We're gonna get out of here. I will be back tomorrow at noon for more Like a Dragon. Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. That's super long one. That'll start at noon. You'll see me playing that until about 5 because I also have D&D as a player tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to end stream early so I can make it to that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Also, I am going to be looking into a new solution for the per person CC because it's been really weird lately. It's been really weird lately, and we have the screenshots in Discord to prove it because at 11 I got some tails and my hair follicle. I never said those words. But apparently that is...
I did say 8 to pick up for a woman, though, so...
Okay, well, there you go. That makes sense then. Yeah, so I'm going to look into another solution to see if I can find another one that we can do per person in order to each have us have our individual closed captionings without the random Google Play things that seem to be showing up and apparently Hudson Springs weather, which is a really new one that Danabo is apparently talking about. Hudson Springs. Whatever. None of us know what's going on anymore. But I'll try to figure out a new way to do that. Anyway, until next time, you good to yourselves, be good to each other. Remember, you only have one life to live, so does everyone else around you. Try to make their lives better than what it was when you got there at a minimum. Please do not make it worse. I appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your weekend if I don't see you. Stay out of trouble. Don't eat wooden nickels. Don't drink anything that is not sealed by the cap, you know, because it's got the little perforations on it. Make sure all that's good. And tip your waiters and waitresses. And just be good. See y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.
The eye rests. It has shown you all it can for now. This is not a time for sorrow, but a time for joy. When one chapter ends, another must always begin. Ponder upon the lessons you have just witnessed, and heed its wisdom. Apply it to your lives. Go forth, be well, and do good towards the others that enter your story. Let your chapter and their book